last time on the wilds of Valandiir, you all had embarked on your first, leg to hunting the Black Wing within Rathburn, which is a kind of a den of thieves swamp town in the Calded Sticks. Finding your way to the Rusty Cup to kind of make your reintroductions to this village that you had spent time in previously, you found yourself at odds and at the ends of daggers and clubs and quarterstabs and magical energy from the fingertips of several denizens of this Rusty Cup Tavern. At the head of a large table, a gigantic ogre-like creature who some of you would remember from your first trip here, sans hands. Literally having his hands cut off and replaced with these nasty curled iron hooks with rust on the edges and dried blood perhaps, stood to his feet, recognized Axton, as most of you were all pretty well disguised, pointed him out, and had his henchmen set upon you. And that is where we're going to pick up immediately. I'm going to move everybody over to the battle map. The tavern is exploding with energy as we speak. Several of these tavern bar goers are pulling knives and knuckle dusters and just, once it looks like someone's got a sack with maybe rocks or coins in it, just kind of swinging it over its head, and they all start to leap at you immediately. So I need everybody on the map, if you've got control of your character, to go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Oh, that's not great.
There we go.
Ooh,
everybody hit it up. Okay.
If anybody can see that 10-foot aura, that's my, I believe it's my aura of protection.
Cool. It's 15 feet, right?
10.
10 away from you or counting you? I think it's
counting me.
Okay, so I think you gotta decrease it by 1 block, or is it right? Because it looks like it's.
I thought I put in 10 foot.
I think
aura of protection, range 10 foot.
10 feet from the outside of your reach would be 5 feet. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll count that.
Includes me. So
okay, does anybody need me to input their initiative?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, who did I do that for? Oops, that's the wrong guy. And I'm going to add a token to the map to count as the enemy so that I can delete people and it won't screw it all up. That's something else that I've been tinkering with. I kind of prepped for this session a little extensensively, so we're going to pop this guy right over here. He's not that
took
big.
Like almost 40 sessions, but
I heard that.
They said it.
I heard it. I'm going to remember it. Okay. So this guy is going to have the initiative of the Tavern. How cool does that sound?
Oh boy. Whole tavern goes.
All right. And we're going to roll 3. Ooh! That's a natural 20. Giovanni, you're good. This guy needs to go away. I think I just kept clicking it by accident. Alright. Alright, is everybody in?
I believe so.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make this all in order, and here we go. Alright, so you can all see yourselves at the bar. You turn around, a commotion erupts behind you. You hear people smacking their knuckles against their hands, and instant energy. I'm going to have make a strength saving throw as this dude right here goes to just tackle you against the bar. While you're rolling, I want Baranor and Giovanni to both make dexterity saving throws. Koza and Axton, the two of you are sort of within this aura, and you notice that this person right here just immediately leaps towards Axton. I would say you were not holding onto your tunnel fighting stance This just like
No, I have
instantly happened.
That's
No.
right.
Yeah. This
Everybody
guy is
add
going to
4
advance.
Everybody add 4 to your saving throw if you're within 10 feet of me. The aura
Nice.
protection gives +4 to all saves.
Nice.
All right. These two are going to advance. It's a little difficult terrain over here. They're getting around chairs and tables and such, so they're going to be ended up about there. This guy, however, is going to assist this huge, dark-skinned drow woman, who many of you would actually recognize as a member of Lady Kethra's retinue, as Thena, the very tall, very imposing, kind of knuckle-cracking thug lady who beat the crap out of, I think it was
Pravish.
Kravish, or yeah. Squares up with Axton, and this person brings out 2 what looks like kind of machete kukris, and they just start swinging them right into your armor.
Remember me again. What saving throw did you want me to make? I apologize.
I need you and Baranor to make dex saves. All right, so you actually passed your strength check. So you have, I would say, a bonus action kind of reaction at your disposal right now. This guy just sort of grabbed you, and you slipped right out of his grip. So with sort of a bonus action, free action here, what would you like to do to this guy before he attacked you? All right.
Firebolt right to the face.
Okay. Point blank. Pow. Like a like a 9mm to the head. All right. Baranor got a 13. No, go ahead.
To hit.
Yeah, that hits him.
Then 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of fire damage to the guy who looks suspiciously like John Roberts, but it's not. It is not the dude you fought. All right.
I made a nat 20 on my dex save for 25
Yeah,
total.
so you kind of dive to the left, Giovanni, and Baranor catches a dagger square in his shoulder. Baranor, you take 4 points of piercing damage as this dagger just sort of impacts into you from somewhere in the crowd. And so Thena is going to hit Axton with just 2 like gorilla fists right in your chest armor. That's going to be a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
And the other one's a 19, which I don't believe hits you.
It does. It's actually just my AC.
All right, so 2 hits right in the middle of your chest, and you instantly feel this concussive crunch to your chest plate. So that's going to be a tight 13 points of bludgeoning damage there, Axton. And while she's doing that, the one right next to him is going to stab you right in the side. That's a natural 18 and a natural 19 for 24 and 25.
Yeah, both would hit me.
All right. And that's going to be another 7, 8, 9 points of slashing damage as they kind of catch you in between the plates of your armor, right under your arm. That is going to, however, end the tavern's turn. You are next with Baranor on deck.
I'm not going to get fancy. I'm going to shove this dude with my mind.
Okay. That's a 13.
That fails, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check.
I think it does too.
I don't think you put a ESR in the order, by the way.
Oh no, that was your job.
I don't. Yeah.
Nope, so he fails, so he gets pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, he is right here. Baranor, this is forced movement, right? So people do get opportunity attacks, correct?
No.
No, forced movement does not.
All right, well...
and then as my actual action, I'm going to cast Fireball, and I'm going to center it right in here.
All right, just give you a little layout of the room. There is a minstrel band playing right up here. And they have not appeared hostile to anybody. In fact, they seem to be kind of
I'm going
kicking
to
up
center
the
it
tempo.
here.
All right, fireball. That's 20 feet in every direction.
I thought it was 30 feet.
Is it 30?
Play the same song.
Yeah, that's going to hit
20 foot.
everything. 20 foot? Okay, so it's going to hit the band.
Diameter.
He
This is
didn't
your...
ask how big the room
Oh,
was,
it's 20
guys.
feet diameter. Okay.
20-foot radius.
He didn't ask
Yeah,
how.
yeah, you're gonna hit all this stuff up here.
He did not ask how big the room was.
They did not.
He didn't ask. I'm not pointing out how big the room is. I'm pointing out how far from the center of what he wanted to hit. So I'll give you another chance to place it somewhere, or we can go ahead and do this.
I'm going to do a wall of fire instead. And I'm going to
I didn't mean to talk you out of a fireball. I kind of feel guilty now.
encircle these two dudes right here.
Okay.
And they have
Do
to
you-
make...
Do you have that, or do you want me to write it or draw it?
So it's... hold on. 20-foot diameter.
Okay. It still would hit this guy right up here. But we can do it. We can do it. This guy would still get hit.
Don't you get to shape the wall though? Don't you?
Yeah,
like,
I
decide?
can shape the wall. So
And which
it's-
side the fire is?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
The fire is, let's see, a 20-foot diameter. Let's see. Centered on here is what? Oh, that's too big. Oh, no, stop that. Hey, can we delete some of these here? They're...
Uh-huh.
Let's move the small one. Oh. That was the only one I actually needed.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, so I'll just do a real crappy line. There we go.
All is well.
There. So
Alright.
they are encapsulated. They all need to make a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
dex save.
Okay. All right. Okay. We got a natural 1 on the board. This one rolled a natural 1. It seems like that wall of fire split right down this person's body. However, this young lady got a 16. The orc got a 7. The little human guy... Oops. I just double-clicked on something. Human guy got a... 15. And Mr. Ogre, who you would remember as one of the Moog twins, got a 17.
Okay, so the ogre and the other one take half damage. Everybody else failed. Full is 22.
Full is 22. Yeah. Okay. They're still up,
And if they
but
want
they
to
are
move,
taking a serious beating right now.
if they want to move through the wall, they
Yep.
are going to have to make another one.
Yep. Understood.
That will end my turn.
Okay. How high is the wall? It's 20 feet.
It's a 20-foot diameter. I can make it as tall as I want, up to 20 feet. So it's not. We're limited by the space in here. So
Well, the ceiling has like latticed wood beams that go about 20 feet up. Like that's the top of the ceiling, about 20 feet.
so the wall is about 18 feet tall.
Trying not to set Bartok's place on fire. He seemed like such a nice fellow.
Yeah, that's why I lowered it down a little bit.
All right.
This book does not mention that as a way to win friends and influence people.
Well, I should be a little more specific there, Ken. The beams are not at the 20-foot mark. The beams go down about maybe 6-7 feet from the ceiling, and they crisscross across the ceiling. So 18 feet, I mean, you do what you got to do, burn the place to the ground. That's pretty metal. But your 18-foot wall would be encapsulating those beams. But we're gonna move along. That's your turn. Is there anything else for?
Nope.
You want to move? Nothing. Good. All right. Baranor and Axton. What do you fine gentlemen wish to do? Baranor, you're first.
Nothing on this side of the wall affects us, right? And touching it doesn't affect us.
Correct. Anything on the outside edge is null and void. So only if you want to try to walk into the wall.
Sure. All right. Cool. I will move over here, and Luna's gonna follow me. All right. All right. And I will attack this one. First, I'm going to use my brand new Mastercraft dagger.
Alright.
20 hit.
20? Can you repeat who you were aiming at, please?
This one.
20 does hit, yes.
Oh, you get advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Sure are.
Let me roll again to see if I crit. I do not crit. Okay. All right. So, boom. 6 damage plus. I'd have advantage, so I would get sneak attack on that. So that's another d6. It's a 9. All right. Luna's gonna make a bite attack. It's a 24 hit. I guess that hits too, huh? 10 damage from her, and then I'm going to bonus action. What is it called? Second offhand. What's it called? Yeah, 2-weapon fighting. Bonus action, and I'm going to strike with the Tellarade dagger in my other hand. Oh, yeah. No crit. So the 25 hits.
Yep.
You also need to make sure that the guy doesn't fall down prone because of your wolf.
What?
The bite attack.
Done a successful bite, they have to make like a street save.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got you.
Well, that's a 9 on that.
9 for the strength check.
Yep. But he's
All right.
prone.
Yep, prone.
Let's see. Just this guy, right?
Yes, just that guy.
She fell down.
So all total, that was 21 points of damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Axton, you're up. Thena's on the ground.
Hey, let's take a look here. Well, thank you for the assistance, Baranor. So, this is going to be nice. I'm going to take out the Lionhead's battle axe.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to crush this one. This one right here. The one that's prone.
You're gonna crush it with an axe, eh? That's metal.
Yes, definitely.
You're gonna hit it right with the axe, the lion face.
Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to do a precision strike just to make sure I do hit.
Okay. Yeah, because you're on a 15 right now.
Right, so roll a d8. 21 to hit.
Yep, that is.
That does
Operator
16
dump
damage.
All right.
How's she looking? Still good?
You just busted her face up real good, but she is still breathing.
Okay, let's do a second attack. I guess I'll use another precision.
Okay.
That would be 16 to hit.
Advantage, aren't you?
That is at advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Oof.
A 16 does not hit, unfortunately.
okay. Well,
It's a low roll.
I'm going to use my action surge and make another 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah, she's doing a good job of kind of deflecting the rest of your melee with her. It looks like she's kind of rolled over to her side and is trying to put her feet underneath her, and in the meantime swatting each of your attacks away.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that one will go. That'll get through her defenses and kind of connect with her shoulder real good.
Still up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last attack on her, I guess.
She's looking rough. She's definitely taking some damage, especially that last attack, but
26.
she's still popping.
And I think... No, I'll save my superiority dice.
Okay.
So that's another 12 damage.
Yep. Yeah. You're hacking her to pieces on the floor. She's really bleeding a lot from all this this slashing damage here, but yeah.
And then I go into my tunnel defense fighting style.
Okay. It is the ogre's turn. The ogre is going to, very gangster-like, just pass right through this wall of fire. So that's going to be a... Is that a... do I have to roll for him again there, Ken?
Yeah, he's got to make another dex save.
Dex save. That's a natural 19, but he has shit for dex. That's going to be a 18 for him.
So he passes, but he's still going to take half damage, so full is 21.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, he still looks fine. Let's see here. He's still looking pretty good here. Alright. He is going to make 2 attacks with his hook hands. He's going to swat at Giovanni, and definitely he's going to swat at Yuno. Let's see here. Nope. Alright, so against Yuno, that's going to be a 25. Against Giovanni, it's going to be an 18.
18 is my AC.
Okay.
Because I don't have my shield equipped.
He is going... I need Yuno to make a dexterity saving throw.
Remember to add 4.
Yep.
So 25.
25. So as he tries to like pull you and throw you in some other direction, you kind of your robe kind of rips on his hook. It seems like he didn't get as much of your clothing as he wanted to, or maybe hooked into you. You still take 17 points of slashing damage from this big giant like butchery meat hook at the end of his stubby hand. Giovanni, you are going to take a staggering 7 points of piercing damage. I need you to also make a dexterity saving throw. It looks like he's trying to toss you guys. It kind of went right through his clothing, but he's going to try to hook it under your armor.
You said a strength save or dex?
A strength save, sorry.
16.
16, he grabs you and tosses you into the fire right here. Right over his shoulder, he tosses you into the middle of all these people and all this fire, which means you need to make a dex save against his wall of fire.
22.
Wow, yeah. So go ahead and roll damage there, and you take half.
So you said full is 21 points, is that correct?
Yep.
He can roll again, I think.
Well, that's what I rolled 21 again, so...
Right on, okay.
10 points.
Yep.
Are you still
That's
type
gonna
of
be-
dragon or something? Are you a dragon?
Yeah. Right?
I am in human form right now, but
Okay. I wasn't sure
I
if
don't
maybe
think
your human form would have resistance or not as well.
I don't have resistance to. I don't have any kind of fire resistance.
Aw, that's too bad. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So it's going to be Koza with Giovanni up next.
Alright,
At least you get to do stuff.
so I can't... Alright, so I'm gonna whack the ogre with my moon glaive. Because he's, like, right next to me.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know why it rolls it all at once. Alright, is a 20 hit?
It does.
Alright.
Would that be an advantage with this one here?
Oh yeah, that would be advantage.
Nope.
No?
He would have to be here.
Oh yeah. No, that's how flanking with large creatures work. Alright.
How do I make you?
Luna would get advantage, though.
Sorry?
I said Luna would get advantage, though.
With... Yeah, she will.
Alright, and then she
She
takes
totally
an additional D4 radiant damage. Alright, so that's a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are solid strikes.
and then I'm gonna cast... Hang on, let me pull it up. I gotta figure out... I gotta remember the range. Sacred Flame!
Alright.
Right on his face. Or no, wait, that's an action. Never mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah, it is.
bonus action. What can I cast that bonus action? Not much. Magic Stone.
Healing? Okay.
I'm gonna pick up, like... Ooh, can I pick up a bar stool and cast Magic Stone on it?
Sure.
Ooh, wait, no, hang on. Yes! Okay. I pick up a bar stool and cast Shillelagh on it.
Oh, jeez. Are you proficient with bar stools?
If a bar stool is a improvised,
It's an improvised weapon.
then no. I can only work with a club or quarterstaff. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Magic
good.
Stone on it.
Okay.
It's...
Just
I
have to
make
make
a
a wisdom
range-
save.
No, I have to make a ranged spell attack with you know, the bar stool, and then it takes 1d6 plus my spell mod as damage. So let me roll that real
It's funny.
quick. So that's ranged spell attack, so that's plus 3 to this.
Oh,
So
19.
19 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That hits her.
Alright.
Or you're hitting
that's-
the person on the floor, correct?
No, I'm hitting the ogre again.
Oh, yeah.
I hit him with my glaive and then swung a stool at him. Alright, so that's a d6 plus 3.
Wait, sorry. My mistake then. A 19 does not hit the ogre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, that's
disregard
why I was
that.
confused. Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Everyone's getting some good hits in. That's Giovanni.
All right. I'm going to crack out the big boy, take out the Buster Sword.
Cool.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith to give me a +2 to my AC, which will put my AC up to 20. And let's see. We got this bad boy right here in front of me.
Yep.
So he is going to get my first attack.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
All
It's a good
right.
hit.
11 points of slashing. I am
All
going to burn a first level spell slot for a Divine Smite,
All right.
which will give me another 2d8 of radiant damage,
Okay.
which is 13 points of radiant damage. So 24 points of damage.
All right. All right. Good. He's definitely that Buster Sword just knocks him to one knee for like half a second as he just gets the wind knocked out of him with that attack, and then you just blast him with this radiant energy. He's still standing, but man, what a wallop!
Okay, well then the second attack will hopefully do better. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
11 points of damage.
All right.
Gonna burn another one for a Divine Smite. What? I can only use Divine Smite. Is it once per turn? Or... Nope, anyone. So I'm gonna burn another first level slot for another Divine Smite
Okay.
for 7.
Okay. All right. John Roberts looking guy is not doing too great. He is very, very heavily damaged by both fire and wound and gash wounds, and not looking too good.
All right, now we're looking at him and it's like, call these guys off or you'll get more.
Make an intimidation check, just because it's fun.
24.
Yeah, he definitely turns. He's not gonna turn his back on you, but he's gonna kind of like shift his head to like around his shoulder, and he's gonna go, "Lads, this might be a little too much for us." But he doesn't move.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Are you gonna move?
Am I going to move? No,
You got
I'm
movement.
not.
All right.
I'm going to stay right there, and I'm just going to be like, the rest of you guys in front. I'm trying to.
Well, if that
Okay.
ends your turn.
That does end my turn.
All right. So John's going to shout over his back that, and then he's going to
would
make
be-
a standing.
Be Athar's turn.
Oh. What did she get?
A 9.
Oh, you
It's
added her after. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put her right where. Yeah.
Okay. Have her do stuff. She's over by the bar, right next to the ogre.
Okay. Can she disengage, kind of parkour over the bar?
Yeah. Easy.
Okay. She doesn't need to roll anything for that.
Disengage is a bonus action. That's all.
I know. The parkour was the rolling part. All right.
Are you kidding me? She's a gymnast. That's easy.
And then she would like to shoot a crossbow at Mr. Ogreman.
Okay.
That will not hit.
Oof. Too bad.
That is her turn.
That's all she can do. Come on. She's a level 8 rogue.
She only has one attack.
That's it? Oh boy.
Rogues don't get multi-attack.
Yeah, that's why they have to sneak.
Yep. And she used
Well-
her bonus action to disengage, so.
She did. So now it is John's turn. He is going to he's going to shout at his friends that maybe they should back off, and he is going to actually make a standing leap up to the ceiling. That's a natural 20. It's pretty good. He's going to grab the scaffolding, climb as high as he can above the flames, and he's going to skedaddle. He just used half his movement to do that. So he's going to probably...
attack.
Yeah, you can have an opportunity of attack against him, absolutely.
All
But
right.
he is going to skedaddle right over here, outside the flames, against the wall. So go ahead and slash at him.
It's a 19.
That will hit him. And he is like bleeding profusely. Ooh.
For 14 points of damage.
That's wow. I'm gonna say that you caught something vital in his leg as he was leaping away, and as he crawls over here, he's just gonna let go of the scaffolding. He's gonna fall 10 feet, which is gonna be just enough to knock him out. So he topples to the
Something
floor.
vital, like his leg.
Yeah.
The whole leg.
Yeah, you definitely got something in his thigh that's just, he's bleeding out very quickly. The rest of these guys are all going to have to make snap decisions and dexterity saves as they move through the fire.
Very
It's pretty
careful
good.
about your next moves, guys.
So this one, and the orc all move away. This lady's gonna hop into the middle of the minstrel band area, and this lady's going to move away from here. This one right here is going to bonus action disengage away from Giovanni, and so
Dex saves for all.
yep. So this one, and
Well, that's gotta make me feel good. They'd rather jump through a burning wall of fire than have to face me in combat.
yeah, no doubt. Well, plus they'd be taking damage from the wall anyway. So they're just kind of ending it quick. So the two over here on the left, Both of them got didn't get under an 18. The orc got a 9. So the orc takes full.
28's full.
Alright. Alright. She's gonna take. And okay. Yeah, they didn't like that at all. However, this one right here, on her way out, is going to toss a small baseball-sized brown paper-wrapped object, and as she does, she's going to flick it with her fingernail. It's going to hit the edge of the firewall and start to light. She tosses it right at Giovanni's feet. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
13, that is a failure. You take the full 11 points of fire damage. And she's going to toss another one. Let's see. Right here. And it's going to hit all three of you. I need you three to make dexterity saving throws. Axton, Koza, and Iathara.
Oh, sorry, that's just a 6.
Okay.
That's a 17 for Yathara.
That's a 14.
All right. So 9 is for the passers. 18 is for the failures. And anybody who got under a 15 fails.
Okay, so 18 was full, 9 was
Half.
half. Okay.
Boom.
Ouch.
Yeah.
9.
That's going to be her. This guy from way over here is going to use all of his speed and move in. And as he starts to move in, this dwarf over here, looks like he's gonna swing at this bar patron right here. You see from behind, a gout of this purple-blue flame just explodes out the back of his head, or from the back of his head, as if he got shot from behind. And you see a familiar feline face at this side of the door.
Hey!
You see Jen. You see Jen emerge from the door, and his looks like his hands are pulsing with this swirling red and blue light, and he's like, "Hello, my friends." And this guy is going to also make way here, and as he does that, you see the tip of a rapier just kind of erupt from underneath his chin as he's stabbed through the neck by the Marquis.
Oh,
We're gonna add these fine fellows. All right, that's not bad. And we'll add Jen. Okay. So this guy right here is gonna turn and not really know what to do, so he's gonna kind of just like hit. He's got like a very sharp butt cap on the end of his glaive, kind of like the spearhead on the bottom. And he's gonna just kind of stab right at Baranor with the tip of this thing. That's gonna be a 22.
yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For 7 points of piercing damage.
7.
I need you to make a I'm going to see if you can get a reaction out of this. So go ahead and make a dex save, because he's going to stab you and use that as a way to get away from you.
15.
15 fails, so he moves all the way over here without you being able to take an opportunity attack. And let's see here. Yeah. The machete guy is going to attack Axton. Both of his strikes don't get over 14. So he just kind of bounces right off of your armor, and you're able to deflect that quite easily. Let's see here. This lady did not use all of her movement, so she's going to come up right behind Baranor and dagger attack you twice.
Okay.
Those are double 11s, which is going to turn into a 16.
That meets it.
All right. It's just a 1d4. It's just a 1d4. Ooh, that's going to be 9 on 1.
Okay.
And just 6 on the other.
Right.
I've got to hurt your feelings.
But let's see. Yep. Thena's going to use half her movement to get up. Anybody have anything to say about that before she does? And she is going to. You see, she's wearing these like really heavy, jagged, like black steel knuckle dusters on her hands. And she is literally just going to swing around in a circle and try to hit all 4 of you. Actually, 5 of you, including her own person. She don't care. All right.
So
Luna.
Okay. Luna. Okay.
Luna. That's a 17.
That hits.
All right. Ooh. Koza, that's a 23. Axton, that's only a 14.
Yeah, that one is.
Her own person, she hits for an 18. And I already went for Baranor, right?
No.
No,
You got
that's only a 12 to hit Baranor.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so everyone she hits takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the tavern. You know, you're up.
Can I, as the guys like leap out of the fire, I'm like, I have no one to fight. Please end this firewall.
I'm dropping the firewall anyway.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast slow, and I'm going to target the big dude, this lady,
Okay.
this lady, this person, this person. I can do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this.
Okay. This guy. Yeah. Is that a range or do I have to roll?
You have to make a saving throw, and
Okay.
it is a wisdom saving throw DC 16 for each.
So, just to make it really easier, who is not targeted by this on the bad guys? It's pretty much everybody in this area, right?
Except the orc. Or,
Okay.
yeah, the guy way up here. He's safe.
What about this guy?
Not him.
And
here,
the hobgoblin?
Hold on, I got you.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do?
Because I think I have to.
Boom.
All right. Got
Might
it.
be better to just give them like a status effect icon on each one of them.
Nah, this is good. Okay, so wisdom, you say?
Yep.
All right. This guy got a 6. This guy got a. Well, this one got a 15. This one got a 16. This one got a 14. This one got an 11. And I got a roller again. And the ogre got an 8.
All right. So the only one that passes is this one up here.
Mhm.
Everybody else is slow. So their
Okay.
speed is halved, and they have a -2 to AC and dex saving throws. They can't use a reaction, and on their turn, they can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of the creature's abilities or items, they cannot make more than one attack on its turn.
Okay, and is this it lasts for a certain thing, or do they get
At the end
save?
at the end of each of their turns, they can re-roll to see if
I
they
gotcha. Okay, so one attack each, half speed. Got it.
and -2 to
Okay.
AC.
Yep. Is that all of them? Yes.
Slowed Baranor by accident.
Yeah, I'm like, hey.
No, I didn't. No, this
Yeah.
travels with her.
Oh, okay.
Her square is just weirdly shaped.
It looked like you slowed Baranor.
And then just for shits and giggles, I'm going to try to push the ogre.
Uh-huh.
He's got to make a strength save of DC 16, and he has a -2 to it.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Oh, well.
Natural 20 on that one, which is a 25. Oh, -2 would be 23, but still.
He goes nowhere.
Yeah. He turns around and looks at you, though. He does not like that you just made him even slower than he already was.
And is going to move.
Okay. I get no
Over
reactions.
Too
slow.
Here.
He's going to try to hit you anyway. You see one of his hook hands just kind of go... All right. Baranor, you're next.
Alright. I'm going to go right after the this one again. Okay.
Ina,
Yes.
with your daggers.
My daggers. Alright. Mastercraft first. That's move all this shit out of the way. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Okay. Nice, 10 points of damage, plus sneak attack. So 12 total on that. Luna's gonna then attack. She also has advantage because of pack tactics, which I forgot about last time. 24 to hit. Bite. Okay, 11 points of damage. Again, has to make a strength save.
Okay, that's not going to be necessary.
Okay.
She's going to auto-fail because she drops. Luna literally catches her in the clavicle and shakes her torso to the point where she just goes limp and flops to the floor.
Alright. And then Baranor's gonna then spin around and use his bonus action offhand to just swipe at this one.
Mm-hmm. And what are you using? Your Mastercrafted?
No, the Tellarite.
Okay.
Oh, that shouldn't be an advantage. So first one or second one? Your call.
That'd be the first one. I'll take the 21.
Alright. And 4 points of damage to him.
You don't have a modifier on that?
It's a bonus, so it's so it's just the Tellarites +1.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that hits her.
All right, and then I will move. I'll get an op attack against me anyways. Yep. Moving all the way over here.
All right.
Op attack it.
He's going to take a swing at you.
Yeah,
No,
one.
he can't. Never mind. He's slow.
No, this one isn't, is he?
That one, yeah, you were between them. So that was going to be a 23.
That hits.
All right. She's got sharp knives too, so that's a good 6 points of slashing damage. She just catches right in your ribs between the plates of your leather armor.
Okay. Luna's gonna stay where she's at.
Okay. Axton Woodman Bloom.
Just deciding what to do. I guess I'll have to hit this person here that's been fighting me.
Okay.
No advantage or nothing. They are slow, however. 19 to hit him.
That does hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm gonna use my menacing attack on that.
All right. So that's wisdom, which is
Additional 6 damage.
he's afraid of you.
Great.
So this guy's going to move away as soon as he can,
And then I'll use my
Or not.
second attack on him.
or at least not get any closer.
Let me think. Yeah, I'll use my second attack on him.
All right.
11 more damage.
Okay. Yep.
I will then
He
move
takes it.
and go on the other side of the bar.
All right. I would
will
say
then-
in that armor, I need an acrobatics check from you, just to see if you don't tumble. Yeah.
Couldn't I use athletics for climbing?
Sure.
Huh.
Oh,
So you trip on the edge of your boot, your armored greave on the edge of the bar, and you tumble across the top of it and land real hard, flat on your back. So you're prone when you get there.
Okay.
also
I won't
great.
make you roll any fall damage.
Okay. I will then use the rest of my movement to stand back up. And then we'll use my bonus action for my second wind.
All right.
Let me see. How much is that again?
You need to stay away from the bar. I say you had enough drinks.
Ha 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 ha. 1d10 plus fighter level, so I'll roll my d10. 6 plus 6, so I gain 12 hit points back.
All
That ends my turn.
Nice. Baranor, or excuse me, not Baranor. This is dashing though. The Marquis. He's going to pull his rapier from the back of the hobgoblin's neck. The hobgoblin's going to drop dead, his eyes rolling in the back of his head. And he's going to spin around, and as he does, he's going to kind of shout at all of you, "I see you started the party without me, eh?" And he's going to use his rapier and his dagger, 2 attacks against this glaive-wielding, roguish individual. That's going to be pretty good. That's going to be a 19 and a 21. Those are both going to hit with his rapier. Yeah, he's going to slash and hack and stab this guy in front of him. All right, that's 19 points total. All right. He is going to bonus action disengage, and he's going to move through. Actually, he doesn't really need to, except against this guy, but he's going to move through all of this. How far can he go? Yeah, he's going to stand right here. With a flash, he stands over Athena's body. And you see him just sort of bring his rapier and his dagger to his side. He's like, "Good to see you all. See you getting to know the locals." And he's going to say, "Koza, watch out behind you." And as he says that, because he's assisting you, Mr. Koza, I'm going to give you a dexterity saving throw against the ogre's attack against you. As his hooks just slowly kind of move up against you like that.
That's a 14.
14? Yeah, alright, so as he goes to attack you, his hook sinks into the bar just a couple inches from your shoulder as you kind of dive out of the way. And it gets stuck, and he's like, and he kind of slowly trains his eyes up on you. It looks like he's in slow motion. It's really odd and jarring with everybody else moving so quickly. He goes, but that's all he can do because he has 1 attack. Koza, what would you like to do to the ogre who has his hook stuck in the bar right next to you?
I'm gonna go to kind of stab him with my glaive.
Okay.
Let's see. Kaboink. There we go. Does that doesn't hit.
Not even with a -2 to his AC does that hit, unfortunately.
Dang. Alright, well then as a bonus action, I'm gonna spawn my spiritual weapon right there next to Giovanni.
Okay.
And have it attack him. It's gonna be 20 plus 3. Oh, come on.
Not gonna do it.
Well, I can't do anything else, so that's my turn.
All right. Nice try. As your first swing at him with your glaive misses, and your spiritual weapon also misses, as it looks like the ogre was kind of in the middle of dodging your first attack, which missed. All of a sudden, you see everything stop. And I mean everything stopped. The music and the sounds of fighting doesn't stop it. All the movement stops, and briefly everything rewinds. Rip, rip, rip.
Uh-oh.
And you look over your shoulder and you see Zhen. His eyes are glowing. The movement of his hands looks like someone winding a clock backwards as these glyphs around him glow. He seems to be divinely affecting the course of events of history, and he pulls back on that effect about 2 seconds to the point where you just went to swing your glaive. I want you to go ahead and try and hit him again.
Woohoo! Okay.
Reload and shoot him again.
Hang on. Come on. There we go. Boink. Hey, that's much better.
That is going to hit the ogre.
All
You
right.
kind of,
that's an
as you
additional-
go to swing, you see Zhen, his eyes, the glow drops, and he goes, "Try again, my friend."
All right, that's an additional 1d4 radiant. All right, so 16 points total.
Okay. Yeah, that one definitely sinks in right into his forearm where his hook had sunk into the bar itself. And you can go ahead and make another attack with your spiritual weapon as well. I mean, you literally rolled everything backwards about 3 seconds.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Boink. Ah. Oh wait, what?
Unfortunately, a 19 does not hit.
It's telling me it rolled a 3 on the actual dice.
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
weird. I'm gonna take a picture
Yeah,
of
that
that
is
so y'all, so y'all believe me.
I'm seeing 19 on the rolling.
Yeah, but like the dice here says 3.
Oh.
19 will
Well.
hit him, even though he's slow.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait. It actually is exactly what you need.
Oh, sweet,
Sorry
yay.
about that. Yeah, you do hit him. Good catch.
Alright, so then that's 1d6, correct? Hang on. I lost the page. 1d8 plus my spellcasting. Boink. So that's an additional 10 points of damage.
Nice. He's
Yeah,
looking
across
hurt.
his
Not
back.
too bad, but he's looking hurt. Alright, and as you make that attack, you see like a shadow of Zhen. Almost like his arms and movements are phased out, but he's also there and present. Like something is making a movement that's very similar to the clock pulling back on the hands of a clock, but his actual physical space is making other movements. Very odd, very strange. You've never encountered it before. He's going to go ahead and throw just a good old-fashioned firebolt at this dude. He's going to hit him. So you see the bat. Aside from the kind of greenish blue fire that's kind of erupting from the back of the dwarf's head, you see a regular fire just kind of it's like singeing the top of his graying mohawk with this fire that's hitting him. That's going to end Jen's turn, though. It's Giovanni.
All right. In order to gain flanking, I will have to move to here, correct? For flanking,
Let's see.
the big fella,
I
so I can get advantage with Koza.
I
Flanking
don't
him
think
from
you
Koza.
moved at all, did you?
I have not moved. I'm just asking before I move.
Yep.
That
Right
where
here.
I'm going. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to move 5 feet here. And I'm going to go after Big Ugly with my Buster Sword.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice. And that 20 will hit him.
Smite.
You know it. First, my slashing damage.
Paladin smites, you know what they're going to do.
So that's 9 slashing plus an additional 2d6 plus an additional 5. Now,
Cool.
my bonus doesn't apply to that second roll, correct?
Bonus?
But my damage bonus, my damage modifier.
No.
Why wouldn't it?
Okay, I'm just asking if you crit and you roll the second time, Does the
Oh, no, you double the dice and then add your mods, so I guess it wouldn't know.
8, 7, 6, 11, 14 points of slashing,
Got it.
and then a second level smite for 1, 2, 3 d8. Actually, 6d8 for another 33 radiant.
All right.
Damn.
33 radiant damage. He is not looking good at all. He's looking really hurt.
And now for my second attack.
You're built for bosses.
Paladins usually are.
Yep.
19.
19. Does not hit him, unfortunately.
All right. And then for my bonus action, I am going to use my Earth Genasi ability to and use a Blade Ward.
Okay. What's that look like? Here we go. I forgot to mention, because he just kind of went before Koza and Shen. He got a 19 on his save against slow. This guy right here. But he is the only one who is allowed to make that save thus far. So does a 19 shake him out of that, Ken?
Yes, DC
Okay.
16. But remember, everyone that does it has a -2 on their save.
Yep. Yep.
So he would still pass. He's fine.
He is shaking it loose. Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead. Let's continue.
And thus endeth my turn.
All right. Yathara.
Okay. I would like to steady aim, which gives me advantage, and then I will use my crossbow at the ogre.
Not for nothing, but if... never mind. You'd have to be a lot closer. Nothing.
19 to hit.
19 does not hit. He is kind of moved, shaking loose this slowing effect, and he sees her loading her crossbow, and he dodges his big fat head right out of the way just in time.
Okay. I will move over into this area.
So you're in the closet and the kitchen. You can't see the rest of the tavern from in here.
Yep.
And that's where you're going to stay, okay? So this orc is going to run full speed towards Giovanni. Giovanni, I need you to make a strength check, or a strength saving throw, excuse me.
Okay. And this is a new round, correct?
I'm sorry?
This is the top of the round? This is a new round?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I got my reaction back. Okay, so you said strength save?
Strength save, please. All right.
And
He got a 13. He rolled pretty low, so he's going to tackle you. You are prone.
okay.
He is going to occupy your space and just bring these two giant, jagged, wrought iron or black iron headed axes with just like serrations, and you can see chunks of, stuff on them. Bring them both down on your chest real hard. He's going to have advantage on both of these because you're prone. All right, so one's a 27, one's a 23.
Both hit.
All right. Where'd it go? There we go. So that is going to be a total of 10 plus 6, 16 points of slashing damage right into your chest plate.
Okay, and that halved because of Blade Ward.
Yep.
So 8 points.
Okay. All right. He's good. This one is going to... this one's going to move on Yuno. And with her one attack, you see this really ugly, jagged, scraggly, curved blade with kind of a brassy, bronzy handle, and she's just going to very slowly slash across Yuno's back as he's facing the rest of the room. That's still going to be an 18.
Shield.
Okay, you go ahead and block that. She's going to roll her wisdom. That's going to be a 17. She pops out of it.
17 before or after the -2?
After. Oops. There we go. Yeah, all these guys have a -2 to their checks, so I used to deal with this guy. Oh, that's why. Okay. This one is going to slash at the Marquis. The Marquis is going to use his reaction to block one of them completely, and he's going to disarm him. All right, it succeeds. You see the Marquis with his dagger kind of hoop around this machete this guy is holding and kind of rake it loose and fling it across the room. So now this machete-wielding guy with these two big long knives, one of them has been flung away. And he's going to not hit him with the other strike. So you see his rapier kind of bring himself to a defensive position, swats the other dagger away. Alright, this guy's dead. This guy's going to turn around, having nobody else to hit, and go after Zhen and swing at him with his giant axe. Alright, that's going to hit him. He's going to cast shield as well with his reaction, and that's going to melt that away. Who else we got? Oh, this one. This one's going to come right down and sees Baranor's trying to get away. She's going to leap over a table. She's going to sink both of her daggers. This lady's fresh. She looks like she hasn't been hit at all. She took a little bit of damage, but not much. Yeah, they're both going to hit you with a 21 and a 23. On Baranor?
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be a total of 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And she's going to dive under this table, and she's going to bonus action hide. With that's a 19 stealth. So she's going to dive under the table, and for a split second, Baranor, you almost lose track of where she went.
Nah.
But it is Yuno's turn.
I'm going to Misty Step over by Baranor, and I'm going to use my movement to back into the corner here.
Okay.
Not outside, but go right there. And then I am going to cast fire bolts on lady that just tried to stab me.
Okay.
$16 to hit.
16 hits her.
6 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Let's see. Right as Yuno fires a rocket of fire towards this lady over here, Giovanni, you see the orc standing over you, and just menacing with these huge, jagged, cracked, crooked horns or tusks coming from his bottom lip. You see him press his axe to your throat, where you've got this kind of cloth buckled collar covers half your face. He presses that axe straight into your neck, and as he does this, you see two metal blades just suddenly stab from behind his head out his forehead, and you see his jaw go slack. He sort of limply kind of falls to his knees right on your chest, and you see him jerk to the right, and as you do, you see these two blades that are actually mounted on like a predator-style wrist blade setup with this hooded, roguish drow. who is now standing over you right here. He looks like this.
Okay.
And it looks like he jumped from this staircase over here, kind of leapt through the air and landed, bam, right on this guy, right behind him, and stabbed him right through the head. He pulls him to the right, and he looks down at you, and he offers you his hand, and he says, "Come with me, mon ami. Let's get you back in the fight."
All right.
With me if you want to live.
Okay. Take his hand and hoist up.
His orc is dead. He's bleeding profusely from a wound, 2 wounds in the top of his head. It is Baranor's turn. You can get up, bud.
Okay. Will that assume half my movement was used when my turn comes up?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So far, this guy is for sure dead. I believe this guy is for sure dead. Everybody else is unconscious. Except for John Roberts. He has since bled out. Unfortunately. Nobody helped him, and he bled out from a giant, massive wound in his leg.
He's dead.
He's
dead,
dead,
Jim.
Jim.
Is it action to try and look for the one climbing under the table?
Hold on a minute. I want to let me do it. It's being dumb again. Because Roll20 is awesome. They have to do it way over here and then drag him over here. Stupid. Okay. Sorry, Baranor, what'd you say?
I said, is it an action to try and look for the person under the table, or?
Yeah, well, she is considered hidden right now.
Right.
So is it like an action to make a perception check to try to
Yeah,
find
you'd have to. You'd definitely have to perceive her.
Okay, otherwise I just attack with disadvantage in her general direction or something.
It would be a disadvantage, yeah. It'd be as if
Okay.
she was invisible.
Sweet. Alright, I will come up here and here, therefore negating advantage.
Alright. The ogre is going to take an opportunity attack against Luna.
That's fine.
And he's going to hit her with a 23.
That hits, definitely.
That's going to... Ooh, that's a lot. That's going to be 17 points of slashing damage against Luna, right across her back.
Alright. Worth it. Okay.
It's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah. Luna. Alright. Not disadvantage there. Not advantage there. Okay. Alright. Mastercraft first. Straight roll. 24 to hit. 7 points of damage. No sneak attack, cause no advantage. Luna attack.
What do you mean you don't have advantage? You're flanking.
Right, but I'm at disadvantage because she's hidden. So it's a straight roll.
I gotcha.
Right?
Now, will that first attack, having hit her, will that give away her position?
I'm just kind of
Well, what are
blindly
you
stabbing.
attacking with?
I'm probably the Mastercraft dagger was with the first one, so I'm just kind of
Then,
stabbing
yeah,
under
if you're
the
making
table.
but if you're still making, you hear her scream. I would treat it differently if you were shooting her with a bow, because then you're just blindly, and she could maybe not make a noise. But the fact that you've connected, you know where she is.
Okay.
I see what you're
So-
saying, Dr. Bean.
so-
I'm gonna kind of rule that way.
So Luna's attack would be with advantage then?
If she hit, yeah.
Oh, the first one's 19, so do I roll a second one to see, though? See if she crits anyways?
Well, she's hidden for Luna as well. Did she attack first?
So, no, I attacked first. Luna's taking my second attack.
Oh, I would say, how telepathically linked are you?
We have the Beast Bond ring, but...
Right? Can she
I-
see
I
your
mean-
thoughts?
Okay, we'll just roll with the 19. 19, does the 19 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so that's 9 more points of damage. And then, so she is not hidden from me, though. So I will make this my bonus action offhand attack with advantage. And get a 19 as well. And then that's 3 more points of damage. And because I have advantage on that, now I get sneak attack. So that's 6, 10, 19, 26 points of damage total.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, she took a hard hit. She's getting swamped by you guys.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I place
Axton,
the
you're up.
card face down in defense mode.
My turn, is it? Okay.
Yeah, followed by the Marquis.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move here. Get up
Oh,
over
shit.
the table.
She does have to make a strength save, by the way.
Right. 21.
Okay, that passes. Continue.
Actually, could I get on top of the table and try to jump over here?
Yep, go ahead and make another athletics check for me, because you are a clunky armor-wielding, halberd-holding fighter.
Okay, I jumped 14.
14, that's a fail.
What? A jump is normally a 10.
Is it? In your armor? You're all kind of cumbersome, man. You're in full plate.
Nowhere does my armor say that I have a disadvantage or negatives towards a jump.
No, but the fact that there's all this shit on the bar table makes it difficult terrain, so I'm applying a higher DC to it.
Okay.
So you fall, and I would say you land 5 feet from where you were at. Actually kind of land on this dude a little bit.
Great. I'll get up and then walk the extra 5 feet that I need to go. I'll take my swings at this guy here.
Okay. He's got a -2 to his AC. That'll hit. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that'll. I'll use my bonus action. And let's see here. Is anybody really damaged that I can tell? Anybody really hurt? Allies?
Hold on, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. And Orc is dead. Of your allies?
Yeah, my allies.
I think Baranor's a little ripped up. Yuno's got some damage. I think Koza does too, maybe.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, but I'm taking some damage.
Yeah, everybody's kind of got knocked around a little bit.
Yeah, never mind. I'll just use my bonus action tunnel to fighter defense.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so happy about it.
You see the Marquis is going to bonus action disengage and move over here. He's going to actually be right here next to Giovanni. And he's going to look over the falling, tumbling body of the orc over at this drow and say, "Ah, Cheval, so good of you to come. I didn't think you would respond to my message." And he's going to take both of his weapons and stab them into the kind of kidney area of this giant ogre as he's talking.
You didn't really have to bonus action disengage, though.
Sorry?
He didn't have to bonus action disengage.
Yeah, but he's gonna, because he's cool.
Okay.
Let's see, they're both going to hit. He's going to poke this dude like a pincushion with his rapier and his dagger. You see the ogre kind of turn around and see this little cat-eyed, pointy-eared thief kind of stabbing him full of holes. That's going to end his turn. He's going to turn back around, and you see the ogre face the Marquis and grab both of the hooks in his hands and dig them into the side of the Marquis. But yeah, they're both gonna hit him. He's gonna grab the Marquis and toss him.
What were the rolls? What were the rolls?
The rolls were the Marquis failed with an 11 and a 4.
Oh, okay. I thought they were attack rolls that the ogre was making.
Nope, they were contested strength checks and he failed.
Okay.
The ogre is going to hoist the Marquis up in the air and just toss him across the room into this corner. and he's going to take some fall damage because he's being hurled at a solid object. Yeah, it's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage to the Marquis as he hits the wall, kind of slides down a few feet, and just kind of lands on his knees. It's like, man, that's down. And let's see here. I don't think I added him.
Don't shoot,
why don't we
Mongo.
do
You'll just
that?
make me mad.
Duval rolls a... Ooh. Nice. Hold on. There we go. All right. That's going to end the ogre's turn. He's going to turn back around as he did that and kind of face Giovanni. But it is now Koz's turn.
Alrighty. I've had just about enough of him. So, let's see. I'm going to cast Moonbeam on this ogre. My favorite spell. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. The one thing he's good at. Yeah, that's a 22.
Oh yeah, never mind.
He's a sturdy dude.
He still takes half damage.
Built like a...
So he's going to take
Yeah.
2d10 halved. So that's...
It's 6 or
6
5. It's
That's 5 points of damage.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to attack him with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, natural 20. Plus 3 for 23.
Yeah, that hits. Oh,
So
yeah.
that's 1d8. Oh. 2 points of damage.
Still counts. He's not looking good, by the way, guys. He's bleeding from several wounds in his torso and his face. Not looking good at all. All right. You want to move?
Well, yeah, since I can. Oh, wait. Will he get an opportunity to attack if I move away from him?
Probably. He is shaking loose his slow effect.
Shit. What about if I, crawl over the bar?
Then I lose my flank too, so...
Oh, yeah. Fuck. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Shen is going to... you know what he's going to do? He's going to kind of look over at Yuno. And he's going to go, "Hey, how are you, my friend? Here, take this mote." And he slings this blue swirling energy at you, and he's going to cast haste on Yuno.
Ace. A hasted wizard. Oh, damn.
Yuno, you are super fast. Super fast. What should I make as your little thingy? What do we got here? Red Bull gives you wings. There we go. He's gonna then use his bonus action, and you see him kind of twist around and spin around and swirl. He almost turns into this kind of like a tornado shape. And as that dust drops, you see his form is almost phasing in and out with this reverberation. He is now blurred. I don't know why, but that's it. But it is now Giovanni's turn.
I think haste only gives him a weapon attack.
Nah, he can shoot 2. I'm going to let that slide.
Alright.
It's no fun
Yeah.
for wizards if they can't use haste.
DM rules.
That's right.
Alrighty, another swing at Mr. Ogre. 17.
17 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Nope.
Here is my second attack.
Are you back to playing your Luxodon character?
Jeez. 2 swings and misses.
Yeah, you're not missing him, but these giant hooks on the ends of his arms.
Uh-huh.
He's catching both of your swings. You swing at him, he catches it with his hook and throws it away, which kind of makes you lose your footing as you try to swing him. He just sort of swats it at you.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to again use my Earth Genasi ability to cast Blade Ward as a bonus.
Okay. Good enough. Iyethara, hiding in the closet. Or not the closet. Hiding in the kitchen.
I will come out of the closet and then steady aim and attack the ogre again.
Okay.
Because we need to kill that thing. Where's my rolls? Advantage. Finally. Okay. That is a 27 to hit.
27 does hit.
Okay. 13 points of damage plus 13 more points, so 26 damage altogether.
All right.
And
Only Steph would get the how you want to do this when she's not even here. How would Iyethara like to do this?
Fuck. I bet she's listening too right now.
There'll be no living with her after this.
Yeah, I will. You know, put a. Oh! She's doing something.
Yeah.
Winning. Okay. She will. I will point my crossbow at the ogre and cover my eyes and take the shot without even looking.
She fires her crossbow. It actually skitters in between a glass and a tankard, loses trajectory just a little bit, and as Iyethara just sort of peeks between her fingers, covering her eyes, you see that her arrow had struck the ogre right in the shoulder, which isn't a killing blow, but this guy has already been through enough damage to the point where he just passes out from the pain, falls flat on his face, and slides to his left.
Nice.
He is unconscious.
Very nice, very nice.
Alright. She is currently standing right next to the bartender, this large bugbear with kind of a white burlap shirt and a brown apron, who's just kind of not really cowering behind the bar, but he doesn't have any weapons, and hasn't really seemed like a violent guy, so he's just sort of standing there, kind of takes a sip from a mug of ale as you're kind of shooting the ogre in the face.
Don't be
afraid,
afraid, my friend.
It is the bar patron's turn. This lady is going to bonus action disengage, and let's see here. Yeah, she's going to use her movement and come right over here next to Axton and flanking with her friend, going to attack you with 2 attacks, both of advantage. Alright, one's a natural 20, the other one is a 21.
In order to do that, they would probably have to move away from this person.
Negative. She's moving straight from up here. Oop, I just moved the wrong dude. She's moving straight from up here. She disengaged and slid right in front of you.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, this
So I get
guy
an
right
attack
here.
of opportunity for my tunnel fighting. Great, thanks.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that work with disengage?
Well, she disengaged from 2 of you guys to move through my space.
No, disengage just allows for no opportunity attacks at all.
That's the benefit of disengage.
Yes, indeed. Rogues.
Rogues, man.
Alright,
Okay,
Barry.
I won't fight it. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you can fight it if you wish. I'm going to rule anyway.
It's in the handbook.
Yeah. Alright, so she's going to stab at you with these 2 knives in her hands, and she looks like she knows exactly where to place this blade between the plates. She doesn't have to fight the toughness of your armor. She slips right into your right in between the ribs, and kind of pins them. You feel them go deep into your torso. They're going to do 22 points of slashing damage. And as she's doing that, this dwarf is going to take advantage of that and use his one attack with his giant great axe for about... That's a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that, he's going to slash at you. That's pretty low. That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage. But that's going to be his only attack. He's going to roll for his wisdom. He got a 17 for his wisdom, which beats that 16, I believe. So he is no longer slowed. This guy is going to... Let's see. Is he going to move away? He's pretty slow. And he's going to try real hard to hit Axton with his one attack. But he got a natural 5. And he only has one weapon anyway. As the Marquis Duns tossed it to the other side of the room. I think that's... Many of these guys left. Oh, there's this lady. She shook her thing loose. She's going to pull another of those bombs out. She's going to race across the room and get right up to next to Koza. She's going to toss one of her bombs. That's going to land right here. So I need Baranor and Yuno to both make dexterity saving throws.
No advantage. There we go. 2.
All right. Full is... hold on. I miscounted. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Full is going to be 18. Half is 9. You know, you definitely pass. Baranor, you fail.
Yep.
So, Yuno takes 9 points of fire damage as this thing explodes and blasts this table that's between the two of you just to pieces. She's going to take her second attack with her dagger, and she's going to go right after Koza. Koza, she hits you for a 24.
Damn.
But it's just a dagger, so you only take 13 points of slashing damage. She actually cut this real big slash in your leather armor to the point where now your belly fur is all exposed.
How much damage was it? For failure of it? Hello?
Hold on, I'm reading something.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to flanking, I don't care where the other guy is as long as it's the complete 180 degree opposite of the other person. There are some people that will allow, like I would agree with all of these except for the two on the one on the bottom and one on the right. I would agree with the rest of them. That's just how I roll. Okay, Baranor, what were you saying?
How much was full damage for failing?
Full was 18.
18. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. But that's going to end their turn. Cheval is going to drop right in next to Giovanni, and he is actually going to, you see him wave his hand. He's going to cast Cure Wounds, because he notices that you're kind of beat up.
I am.
All right, that's going to be a good 7 points of healing to Giovanni, and he is going to use his movement to phase through your space right here so that he can kind of cover Koza. You see this little dark-skinned drow with a white patch of hair on his chin, fully clothed or hooded with his ears kind of sticking through a couple holes in his hood. He's got a long dagger in one hand, and on his other hand is this wrist-mounted set of arm blades that extend about 10 inches beyond his wrist. And he's going to cover you. He's going to make a offhand swipe at this chick right here. And that's going to hit. That's a 17. Yep, that hits. And he's going to do that for 7 points of slashing. And when he does that, she turns her attention from you to him. You know, you are up. You have 2 attacks you can make.
All right. Is the ogre dead or unconscious?
Difficult to say from here. You'd have to make a perception check or get a little closer. He just dropped.
Oh.
He got shot and dropped.
Magic missile to the face.
Okay. All right.
And if he wasn't dead, he is now.
Yeah, those are 3 failed death saves. So as you rocket these 3 missiles at him, you see his head just sort of like cave in with all of the energy that just pounded right into it. And you can tell this guy's not getting up.
Then I'm going to telekinetically shove this guy.
Okay. That's a natural 20 on my new dice.
Then
You new dice suck.
Actually, they've been doing pretty good for me today. I was rolling real low when I was getting when I was warming it up before the stream. Got all the low rolls out.
you know what? On this dude here, let's do Firebolt.
Okay. -2 to its AC.
So that's a dirty 20,
That definitely hits.
and that's going to be 12 points of fire damage.
12 points. All right, yeah. You also knock him to his knees. He kind of kneels for a moment, looks over at you, and you see that the left side of his face, as he's kind of craning over to where you are, you notice his whole left side of his face is like melted, like his eye socket is partially exposed, and he doesn't actually have a left eye, and there's this huge burn across that goes from his forehead all the way down to the side of his cheek. And he just sort of looks at you and points with a bony finger. And he drops.
I'm going to
Unconscious on the floor.
Shove this person.
Okay. That's only a 13.
He fails. 5 feet.
Right there. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Next up is Baranor. The field's a little thin.
So is my health. Okay. This guy's still standing right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna do some self-preservation of myself here. Let's see. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
Nice for 15 back. Okay, and then bonus action. I'm gonna take a note out of that other one's book and hide under the table.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Sure thing. Oh, all right. Well, not very well hidden.
Yeah, the table is
Crawl
upturned.
under the table.
Yep.
The table's kind of turned over and it's facing the wrong way, and you just kind of kneel on one side of it. You're not sure if it's on the side where everybody else is or not quite yet.
Sure. All right, that's my turn.
You knelt with grace, though.
Yes.
Accident. You're up.
2 attacks on this one.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if the first one kills him or not.
Ooh, so confident.
15 damage.
All right. The grand scheme of things, he hasn't really been hit that much.
I hit him twice last turn.
I know. You were the first.
31 points of damage in total.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough.
I'll use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out how much that is. One moment. 1d4. 6 health.
All right, that's nothing. That's not nothing. It still counts.
And my turn.
It all spins. All right. The Marquis notices the room is kind of beginning to turn, so he's actually going to sheath his rapier and put his dagger away. And he's just going to kind of sidle up next to... he's going to sidle up right next to Cheval over here and actually lean his elbow onto Cheval and be like, just like old times, isn't it, my good buddy? And you see Cheval, who has his arm blades just dripping with blood, who's actually facing this thief right here. He's like, yes, just like old times. And you see the two of them actually work in conjunction, and some magical energy passes from the Marquis into Cheval. And Cheval is going to work a quick little flip over everybody and move right there. And with advantage, he is going to attack her right in the side with his dagger. And that's going to be a dirty 20. And that's going to be enough. Yeah, he stabs her right in the back. And the two of them just kind of lock eyes and nod and look around the room as this lady falls unconscious. Let's see here. So right now, yeah, the Marquis is good. Okay, Giovanni, it's your turn.
All right, who needs killing? We got him, and I got him. Am I
Very
correct?
lawful good of you.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I'm gonna go 5. Can I keep out in space as a spiritual weapon? 10, walking through it.
Yeah, you can share space with it. It's an ally.
20, 25, 30. Right up toe-to-toe to him.
Okay.
And, you know, my usual thing, engage in witty conversation. 15 to hit.
Let's see here. 15 does not hit.
Then maybe 11 will not. Okay. Man, roll 20 dice are not favoring me.
No, you're rolling low today. What's going on? You need to cleanse your digital dice.
And for real.
Cleanse your computer.
And then let's see for bonus action. Alright, I am going to use one of my channel divinity abilities here as a bonus action. I'm going to use Turn the Tide. Each creature of my choice, which is all of my allies, within 30 feet can regain 1d6 plus 4 if they have no more than half their max HP.
That would be everybody.
Yep. So everybody can give themselves 1d6 plus 4.
1d6.
Yeah.
4.
Cool.
Do you want to
Ready to
roll
get a
it?
little
We all
healer.
get that amount, or do you want us all to roll it individually?
Roll it individually. Because I don't trust my dice right now.
That's a fair point.
I appreciate
I don't think Axton is either.
You said 1d6 plus 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Nice.
Yep, up to 69 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
No, I was asking a question. I'm nowhere near that. I don't think my max is lower than that actually right now.
Yeah, I don't think my max is even 69.
You just wanted to make a 69 joke.
Well, he said nice, so I'm like, oh, does he have to back up to 69?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, my hit point maximum is 3 shy of 69. That
Yours
is
is?
severely disappointing.
You could just roll real low on your next level up.
Just roll a 3 when we level up.
Do you have a 0 in con?
I believe so. Hang on.
Oh, that's a bummer.
No, I have a +1.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Just roll a 2. All right, what's next?
Well, that would be my turn. Ithara?
Okay, who is left? That someone? No. Who's this one? Okay.
I think we skipped Koza. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah, we
skipped me.
Koza.
Yeah.
We skipped
I love,
Koza,
I love being skipped.
Yeah, we skipped Koza and Shen. So what would Koza and Shen like to do?
Well, since the ogre's dead, I think I'm gonna move my moonbeam over to the
You even
elf
cast
guy.
it?
Yeah, I cast it on the ogre.
Oh.
I'm gonna move it.
Because you
over
didn't put it
to-
on the field.
No. Well, okay. Here. Why don't I do that now then?
Yeah,
I'm
why
gonna
don't you do that?
move it to this elf guy.
Okay. The elf lady is unconscious.
Oh.
Just so you know,
Okay.
she's not moving on the floor.
Well, since I can move it 60 feet, how do I delete this? I'm gonna move it. Move. Come on. Well, let me move it.
Move.
Oh, there
Where
we
do you
go.
want to move it? Because I
Okay.
got it.
I'm gonna put it on this guy.
The little dwarfy dude.
The little dwarfy dude. He's gotta make a con save.
Alright. That's going to only be a 10.
That fails, so he takes the full force of 2d10 radiant damage.
Oh.
Oink! That's 10 points of radiant damage right on his face.
Alright. He also drops to his knee. Oh, yeah, he drops. Like a stone.
And then, as a bonus action, let's see who else is on the field. I'm gonna move my. How far away is she? I need to know how far away she is from my spiritual weapon. 25 feet. How far can I move it? I can only move it 20 feet. Can I get it over here? If I get my spiritual
Yeah.
weapon here,
You
is
can
it
hit
in
this
melee
person.
range? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon and attack her with it.
Alright.
So that's a d20 plus 3.
I think this is the most excited he's ever been about combat.
Ooh, yes. 22.
22 hits.
Nice. So that's 1d8 plus 3. Oh, yes. That's 11 points of damage right on her face.
Okay.
What did the Bogmother do to him? He's kind of bloodthirsty right now.
For real.
Oza's cleaning house.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna write you something.
Okay.
Calm down. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Eggs, cheese, yogurt.
You keep acting like this, you're gonna have a bad time. Calm down.
Okay. Okay, so that's Koza. Zhen is going to kind of flank with Giovanni, and he is going to grab hold of this glaive-wielding fighter-looking guy and cast Shocking Grasp. Alright, that's going to hit. Ooh, 12 points of lightning damage. Against the glaive person. Yeah, they're not looking too good. This guy right here is not looking good at all. It is Ithara's turn.
I will reposition behind the bar, kind of survey what's being served there as I aim my crossbow over at this guy. And I will
Okay.
steady aim to give myself advantage. Ooh, does a 17 hit?
That is just what you need.
Just need, okay. Okay, 8. And then the sneak attack. Oh, that's a lot of ones. Okay. 13 points of damage.
Huh? Well, how does she want to do this?
Another one?
Oh, boy.
She's killed two of the big guys.
She's going to pick
Two of the
out
big boys.
With one hand, she's going to pick out a shot glass that looks very tasty as she picks it up and gives a cheers and fires the guy.
You know, I know it was her character that did that, but you're the one who role-played it, so I'm giving Baranor inspiration for that.
Appreciate it.
Alright. Does she want to make this a lethal strike?
Of course.
Alright.
She does not hold back.
She catches him right between the eyes. He drops like a stone. He is officially dead.
Another
Gonna
one.
end her turn.
Yes.
Alright.
Celebratory drink.
So this knife-wielding rogue here sees what's going on, and she's going to pull what looks like a small black kind of a ping-pong ball out of her belt, and she's going to crush it, and this black swirl of energy starts to swirl around her hand. She throws it to the ground, and... Hold on. Get out of the way! Stupid turn order. This whole area here, let's see, where's 20 feet away? Yeah. This whole area here all of a sudden just goes totally and completely dark.
Okay.
And she's
turn
gonna
up the
bonus
light.
action. She's gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna say that Koza, you notice a kind of a wind next to you. And where you were paying attention just goes black. Axon, you feel somebody kind of shove past you really, really hard and get by you.
Is this
And you
magical
all hear-
darkness that dark vision doesn't penetrate?
It is magical darkness.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And you hear the door right over here kind of fly open and slam against the door, but you can't see out of it because it's all dark.
Thank you. Come again. That would be Kravish. That would he would say.
Yes. Giovanni would be hasta la vista.
I don't have dispel magic or anything like that, so
We just wait for it.
we just wait it out.
All right,
Marco.
well, you guys are all standing here, and you're kind of like, you can hear commotion, like people are still swinging at things, but everything's gone dark, to the point where the only grunts that you can hear are each other's, as well as there are actual bar patrons that are just kind of chilling out and have been cowering, and you just hear them kind of cowering away in the corner. But it seems like the commotion has ended.
Marco.
And I'm just looking something up right now. Okay, yeah, it's this patch of darkness. It seems like it's here to stay. It's not kind of dissipating at all. I would say that go ahead, Yuno, and make a Yuno and Koza. Go ahead and make Arcana checks right now, as you're standing in the middle of this huge area of darkness within this place.
Boy. Arcana. Boink. That's not great.
Oh, you know what? Scratch that. You know, you are not in this. It's only 15 feet. You are not in this darkness. So I'll say Yuno and Jen, you both definitely noticed that red-haired, dagger-wielding thief escape out this front door. But I'll still have you guys roll your Arcana. So a 24 in Arcana, yeah, you get the sense that this thing, unless it's magically dispelled, it's probably going to stick around for about 10-15 minutes. Tell you what, while everybody just sort of comes to grip with what just happened, and you can hear the...
shots over at the bar.
Yeah, Ithara, you have free reign of the bar. Bartok is just kind of he's kind of backed away into the kitchen, and is doing his best to kind of stay out of it.
Don't
And
worry,
you
I
just-
pay for everything.
Oh no, you don't pay for anything here. Guess I'll just start cleaning up around here a little bit. And you can hear the patrons just sort of out of breath and. And while you all just kind of stand here in the middle of this this swirling cloud of darkness, we're going to take a break.
All right.
All right.
It's 4:25. We'll get back here about 4:40. Take a 15-minute.
Alrighty.
We'll see everyone later. In a little bit.
Yeah, good.
All right. If everybody's back, what would you all like to be doing in the 10 minutes it takes for this darkness to dissipate, as a large portion of the bar is now encapsulated in a magical darkness effect? Actually,
Baranor. Are you gonna do a circle more of?
there we go.
Okay. Alright, Baranor kind of remembering where everyone was before he so graciously kneeled beside the table or underneath the table or whatever it was.
You feel really hidden right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm so hidden, it's so dark.
I'm a great rogue, guys.
I am darkness. I am the night.
I was born into the night. So, do I remember any patrons that would be still in this darkness?
There's this dude who is right here in the darkness that has just been kind of like hiding under a bar stool. He's really small. He was like a halfling. Actually, you know what? That was supposed to be a circle, so hold on.
So would he still be in darkness? Because I might put the kibosh.
Well, I gotta do something here. I gotta chisel this away because it's a sphere. So
it's a circle. Doesn't have a whole bunch of corners.
Anyway. Why? What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna try and remember where he was, and try and pickpocket him.
Okay, you gonna move up to him?
Sure.
Okay.
In the darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to make a perception check first, as you're moving through.
Disadvantage or just normal?
Definitely disadvantage. You are blind.
Okay. Just check.
Yep.
I mean, not bad.
Okay. So you're able to kind of navigate, and I don't know if you can move it right now, but I know I can, so I'm going to move you right where he is.
I can kind of move. I don't know.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And
there or not there.
yeah, so you're able to navigate without tripping over too much. So go ahead and make your sleight of hand check. That's going to be at disadvantage unless you've got a perk or something.
I mean, no perk, just a good plus right now. 19.
19. All right. Yeah, you don't find much. He's got a small little leather pouch about the size of a tangerine. It's jingling with coins. You also pull what looks like a key. You can't really see what color it is. Definitely feels like it's made of metal. It's a small key, about the size of a lighter.
I'm not exactly examining what I'm pulling. I'm just pocketing.
You just kind of, and that's really all you find.
Okay. Marco.
Hello.
All right. I guess I will pick a direction and just kind of shuffle step my way, trying to find in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
There's drinks over here at the bar.
Let me see if I can help here. Let me see. You hear somebody over in this direction, just kind of like rustling through what sounds like maybe a junk drawer. Like you hear like a drawer, a wooden drawer creak open. You hear a rustling inside. You're like, no, nope. maybe this will help. And you see this almost like a green emergency flare get popped right on the bar. You can't, it doesn't negate the darkness, but all of you can see Bartok holding what looks like some kind of a magical torch or flare. And it's lighting him up like with this green light. So it's like the darkness doesn't go away, but you all now can see this torch from within the darkness. And let me just try to...
Can we see what it's lighting up, or can we just see the torch?
You can see what it's lighting up. It's lighting up a small space around him. Like that. So you can see Eothara is there. You can see the bar is there.
Everyone gather there. But, like, slowly.
To the bar.
To the bar.
To the bar.
Well, you're definitely going to see the marquee kind of sidle up, and in the very faintness of this magical darkness, you can kind of see the edges of his face. It gets very crowded around the bar. It seems like you're all now there. And Zhen is going to kind of pass his way into this, and you see him kind of roll his eyes back, and he says, "Don't worry, my friends. I will illuminate this dilemma." And he is going to cast Dispel Magic.
Yay!
Yay.
There are several bodies on the floor, many of which are have bled out or have parts of their bodies completely destroyed. However, you notice this one is only unconscious, as is this one and this one. They do not seem to have perished. They seem to be breathing very shallow.
It's a moonbeam.
So give me...
So maybe we.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, you know what? That's a good point. He's dead. There's no saving him when he's got Moonbeam right on him. The other two, however... Okay, so... This one failed his last death save. You hear him expire. This one, however, is alive. You hear her breathing become a little more steady and stabilized, so to speak. But she's unconscious.
Let's see. How's everybody looking right now?
Axton, you want to join me in searching the bodies?
Yeah, I could do that. I'm not very good at investigating, but I'll help you to give you...
No, I thought you had good investigation. My bad.
No, I have really good perception.
Oh, it's perception that you got. Cool. Okay.
I would say Yuno's real good at it. He's a cave diver. A treasure seeker. I would say he's probably very good at investigation.
You know what I enjoy?
In dire need of any healing?
Well, I'm fine for now.
I'll investigate as well, so I got a 21.
Oh,
21? Okay.
Let's see. Back to normal, no disadvantage. Investigate. Dirty 20.
Okay. Pretty good. You find a total of, as far as loot in the bodies, you kind of roll all of them. They're actually pretty gold heavy. A lot of them have quite a bit. So you're going to find 720 pieces of gold.
700?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And about 356 silver pieces. And then you can double that in copper. So quite a bit. Especially the ogre. The ogre had a large satchel of gold in there. He also had a rolled up note.
Ooh.
It was written...
712 copper, in case anybody cares.
What's that?
It's 712 copper.
Yep.
Okay.
He also he had a rolled up note that simply had it almost looks like a meeting schedule, And he noticed that all of the dates and times are in the past, except for the last one on the note, which is 2 days from now at the Dungeon's Rest. And next to that entry, you see a word scribbled in a language that none of you understand, because I don't believe anybody speaks Infernal. Is that right?
Nope.
No, not this version of Baranor.
Okay.
You said it's the Dungeon's Rest? Was that the place?
Yep. It's 2 days from now at about 2 in the morning, 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m. Okay.
And then a strange word or phrase, short phrase, is written next to it, but you can't really understand what it says.
Does the other people speak it? Like the Marquis and the cat person? I can't remember their name.
The Marquis and Jen,
Jean, that's the one. Yeah.
they don't seem to be any help either. He just kind of looks at you and looks at it, and he's like, looks like an angry word. What do you say, Cheval? And you see the drow just sort of putting he's wiping his dagger clean and sheathing it. You see him kind of retract these silver blades on his left wrist, kind of pull them back and lock them into place, and now they're about even with his knuckles. He just sort of glances like, looks like a language of the elves, perhaps, but I don't know it.
Well, gentlemen, Marquis, well met, and thank you very much for your timely intervention.
Of course. It's always my pleasure to help out my friends, and, well, we just kind of entered town looking for a place to set up here, and I don't know, what do you say? Now that we have cleared out the riffraff, and you see him spin around and looks at Bartok, who's just kind of like everything around you is just a mess. Like there's broken bottles and spilled booze and broken chairs and stools and tables toppled over. He's just kind of wiping the bar to little effect. He's like, well, I mean, hell. You guys got rid of the bad element in here again, didn't you?
Hold up a second. This one worked for the Black Wing.
You see Cheval just sort of gingerly step off her head. Yeah.
She was in Dane, right? Guys?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
She was at the wedding.
Yeah, she was at the wedding. She was part of the party that attacked us. She works for that Black Dragon.
Did she attack you, or did you have a friendly boxing bout?
I mean, I didn't.
It was a boxing bout, but I doubt anything about it was friendly.
Yeah.
They had fun.
Yeah.
Beating the shit out of me is what they had fun doing.
Wasn't you.
I'm gonna say that in addition to the coin and that note, there are a number of pieces of jewelry. So if anybody wants to spend more time inspecting it, but you can put somebody can put in their inventory a bag of jewelry, and you can have it worth 150 gold.
Okay.
And an assortment of knives, hand axes.
How many daggers?
There are a total of 6 daggers.
Okay.
2 of them are different. Now they're all different. Yeah, they're all different in slightly different ways.
Sure.
Like this one's got a brown leather handle, and this one's a little sharper, a little smaller. 2 of them are a matching pair.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just very well made. They're very small.
Small daggers.
Yeah, they're about maybe 6 inches long in total of length. They almost have no. They almost have no guard.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of have short, stubby handles. You get the feeling maybe these are like throwing daggers only.
Sure.
Serial numbers filed off.
Oh yeah. Not a legit weapon in the house.
What serial numbers? These were clearly lost in a boating accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. I'll pocket those if nobody has any objections.
I would say those are the only. There's also like a great axe too that the little dwarf guy had. So you could just put assortment of weapons, and if you want to later, like go to a blacksmith, we can go through exactly what they all are. But none of them look particularly of interest.
Sure. I will take the bag of jewelry. Yes. Yoink. Thank you.
Yeah, and you just kind of see the Marquis just sort of casing the joint. He's sort of gingerly walking over. He's stepping over the bodies of these slain thugs, with these kind of large, billowing pirate boots that he wears. Yes. I like this. It's good space. This could serve our purpose as well. And he just sort of moseys over to the stage where the musicians were sort of posted up, but at this point now they're all kind of hunched behind the drum set, and you see the Marquis's eyes glow blue. He sort of waves his hands and utters a word, and you say, "Rest easy, friends. The danger is gone." He's going to cast calm emotions on them. You see him just sort of stand up and blink their eyes like, "Thank you very much." The Marquis just sort of claps his hand, and he's like, "Please, let us have some music while we discuss the future of this place." And, they're gonna strike up the band, start playing.
Well, all right.
Guys, I think we need to talk about something. If you guys would, gather to me for a second.
Okay.
Sure.
So, recently I had a,
Is this away from the Marquis and his cronies?
Yeah, I mean,
this is
he's
away.
kind of walking around, inspecting. You see him actually disappear into the bottom right corner with Bartok to inspect the basement.
Okay, just making sure. All right, what's up?
I had a, let's call it a meeting with the Bog Mother, in a kind of a vision, and I kind of...
It wasn't a vision. You literally went there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was an out-of-body experience, though.
But I told her about everything that had happened, with Shekis, with the Blackwing, with Maven, with Kravish. And she seemed interested in Kravish. And I don't know that she isn't interested in everything else, but I think if we go talk to her,
She can't have his head.
well,
That's
I
what she does,
didn't
right?
get that kind of vibe.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to eat our friend's head, but I think if we all go there as a group, she might have something for us. I'm not sure if she can directly help us, but I feel like she has something for us.
Can she bring back?
I'm not sure, but something's telling me that we all need to go talk to the Bog Mother.
All right.
Just while we're in town.
I mean, we kind of just introduced ourselves to the town again. Well, you guys again.
And
Me for the first
I
time.
might add.
Yes. Now you get to see how some of your citizens live.
Who's this Bog Mother?
She's I wouldn't call her a hag, but she's kind of a spirit entity thing that we met in the Calded Sticks a while ago.
Actually, better.
Okay.
I thought she was a myth.
I mean, we were standing in front of a myth if she was.
Interesting.
Akira would have told you.
Yeah, I believe she even enchanted my my polearm, my glaive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Was she the one who gave you the Ring of Revivify thing that brought back
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pravish was wearing it.
That's right. Okay.
I believe Baranor, you have that now.
This
think
is
you
news to
do.
me. This is news to me.
Somebody grabbed it off of his finger before you
Okay.
shoved him in the bag of holding. I don't
It's
remember
probably
who it
you now,
was.
to be totally honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very well could be.
I mean, a ring that's made out of what, vines and stuff? It probably
Yeah.
either Koza style or Uno style. Either way.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
something's telling me we need to talk to the Block Mother as a group.
Oh,
Kind of discuss forward steps.
should we go there like immediately or?
I mean, as soon as really convenient, but you know,
I mean, I would
Just-
say you guys know that it's about, somewhere in the vicinity of like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because you guys woke up and didn't take you too long to travel here. You were already kind of on the outskirts of Rathburn. It was about 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Do you think
I mean,
we could at least rest and
yeah, no. Let's relax a little bit, get our shit in order. But
We have at least 2 days until this meeting that is on here. Is this the same place as the known hideout that we know of? I can't remember the name of it. The Blackwing hideout?
oh, is that the Dungeon's Rest? Let me see if I can.
Was that the Dungeon's Rest, or was it called something else? Somebody
I'm
mentioned
trying to
last.
scroll way back here.
I'm like, somebody mentioned it last session. I wrote it down, and now I can't find that paper.
You need a better notebook,
I do.
or just a notebook.
Dungeon's
no.
Rest. Yes, it's the front for the Black Wing.
Okay, so it's at the front for the Blackwing. These guys are meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And we
there's
already-
there's a rear entrance where they gather.
Right. And we already see that one of the Blackwing is with this group.
This group that just said hi to us.
Yes. You guys said that you've ran into these thugs before?
I was the one who cut off this guy's hands.
You?
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure I was.
I'm pretty sure you were too.
Barador gives an odd look of, like, taken back respect. Didn't
About
know you
this
had
time,
it in
you see Bartok and the Marquis just sort of toddling their way up the stairs. He's like, yes, very good. I like the cut of this place. Cheval, I really think we might have found our little getaway vacation home away from home. He's like, whatever you say. As long as I can make my coin. And,
Looks good, boss. Hick.
oh yeah, Thara. Ah, so. And you see the Marquis just sort of waft his way into the middle of this whole group. And, you see Bartok just kind of like snapping his fingers at people. Like perhaps there's a couple people that work there, and looks like they're kind of dragging the bodies at the very least, like a pile in the corner over here, so that they're not just sort of spread out all throughout the whole bar. Looks like they are kind of tossing their pockets as well, seeing if there's anything that you guys missed, and sort of stripping them of weapons that you weren't that you weren't apt to keep. And however, there's two. Actually, she's dead. Sorry, I thought I marked her accordingly. She died. This one's still alive, and they're actually going to sort of tie up her hands and legs. She's still unconscious, and just sort of put her over here. And it looks like the Marquis is gonna nod to Cheval, and Cheval just gonna hang out over here. So,
One sec. Baranor's gonna come over here. Do this one.
Yep.
Axton, would you join me over here?
On my way.
I believe the Crown Collectors have a tradition.
Chop, 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 chop.
Yes.
Alright. Who are you taking?
Huh?
Who are you taking?
The head of this one.
Uh-huh. Alright. Anybody else?
Might as well get them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Wow, okay.
I was
You
going
can-
for just the Black Wing member, but all right.
Well, you
Well.
can add 2 humans, 1 dwarf, 1 hobgoblin, 1 orc, and 1 very, very large half Goliath, half drow heads to your inventory.
Well, I think that goes in the bag of holding, wouldn't it?
And just because it's fun, I need 6 medicine checks from Axton, please.
Yeah, I'm real good at those.
Oh man, I didn't mean to do that to you, Axton.
I would
Sorry.
say you can roll.
I thought you were
can
just gonna.
roll- Hold on, you can roll every one of these at advantage because Baranor is helping.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Oh,
Who got a 23?
I did.
What are you doing? You're way over here.
No.
26.
Okay, disregard that then. Fine.
I
Okay,
mean,
so-
I didn't know that you wanted to do that.
The first one is a 26.
All right.
The second one's a 20. Oh, sorry. It's a 15.
Okay, 15 for her, 23 for him.
Third one. So now I can start rolling disadvantage. Plus 3. Where's 4? No, that's only 10.
Ooh, okay.
6.
All right, the hobgoblins. All right, so everybody but the orc and the dwarf, you cleanly cut their heads right off. Cleanly. The orc and the dwarf, however, it's a little messy. You're kind of in the middle of a swing, and your foot kind of slips, and you just sort of shear the top of the orc's head off. So there's like half a skull, and the brain is sitting there. And the dwarves, you just accidentally pulverize it with sort of like a paddle strike with the side of your axe. Just sort of smash his head.
And if I recall, just outside this door, there's a bin for the bodies. So I'll just start tossing them there.
Well, it is a giant rusty cauldron. It's not a
Yeah.
bin for the bodies. It's just where you threw the ogre last time.
Yeah, so I'll start throwing them there.
Okay.
What if I recall somebody saying the Bog Mother likes being paid in heads?
There's also the ogre over here. I don't think anybody's decapitated him.
Yeah, I'll take him too.
Give me another medicine check.
Yeah, only 13.
All right. So his head was already kind of crunched in. So you just kind of managed to slice like a big chunk of his skull and face. So you got kind of like a slice of his head.
Mhm.
Not a complete head. Just wasn't a good clean strike, unfortunately. But yeah.
My steps are a bit slippery with all the blood.
Yeah, sure. But yes, the Bog Mother liked heads, right? Something like that.
Do I remember that? I don't know.
Oh, yes, you probably would. Because remember, that's how we paid for our past favor, was in skulls.
Okay.
Well, now we have some currency for the Bog Mother.
Yeah, you gave her the head of one of the breakers in a very early encounter with the breakers. You gave her the head of the dwarf, and
Right.
this was good enough for her so that she was able to answer some questions.
Maybe we should go back and get those guys that we passed before we came in here.
Jeez.
Okay, alright, settle down. Once you get him going, he keeps going. Alright.
And you see Jen is kind of whispering to the Marquis, and the Marquis is just sort of looking around and pointing, and you see Jen walking around and is actually going to cast prestidigitation all over the room to kind of clean up the blood and the mess, and maybe try to fix some of the broken tables and the bar stools with a little bit of magic. And
The place needed some redecoration anyways.
yeah, the Marquis is actually going to move to the bar and call Iathara over to him and just say, Iathara, my dear, what do you think of this place?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's not as quite as grand as your last one, but room for improvement, I would say.
Yes, it's got good bones, but it's definitely a fixer-upper. Going to need some work. Give it that personal touch. What say you stick around for a while and work with me and the crew on getting this place kicked up? What do you say, my dear?
Sounds like an absolute wonderful idea.
Good. I am going to need a good network of eyes and ears within this city, Iathara, and you are the best scout that I know. So, why don't you take the east side of the city, give it a look through, see if you can pick up any coin here or there, and rustle up some work for the syndicate to do in this town as we do our best to infiltrate this hive and den of scum.
Very good. And any trace of her being drunk just vanishes from her face. Complete stone face now.
Sober as a judge.
Yep.
Okay. What is she going to do?
Just gonna go walk out the door.
The Marquis is going to watch her leave slowly. And as she leaves and you see the Marquis, he's going to kind of rest his elbow on Koza and just say, oh, that woman, she really does drive me crazy in a certain way. You know what I mean, Firbolg?
I think you're asking the wrong guy that kind of question.
Oh, come on, you look like someone who could appreciate a nice, tight little package, no?
I mean, I can appreciate beauty as it is, but my heart belongs to another.
Oh, of course it does. Don't we all feel compelled to one person or another? I understand. And you see him just sort of grab a goblet of wine and just sort of turn around and make his way over to the group. So, this place could work. I'm going to call some more troops in to guard the place. I don't know if any of these ruffians made it out, but if they did, it's a good chance they might come back here. You see Zhen kind of sidle up next to him. Do not worry, Master. I have already made the arrangements and contacted some people in the area. They will be here post-haste. Ah, very good, Zhen. You are such a good communicator. So, in the meantime, drinks all around. Let us get this place respectable. Crown Collectors, what are your plans for the future here? I know I'm going to be kept busy for the next couple of days, getting this place how I like it. But remember, we have a job to do here. So what do you think?
Well, for right now, I'm going upstairs and I'm taking a fat nap.
Upstairs?
Yeah, there's no upstairs. It's a downstairs.
Well, then I'm going downstairs. But yeah, Koza's gonna go rest up. He's gonna take a short rest.
Okie doke. And
And-
with that, I think we're losing you, right?
Yeah, I have to go. I have a date in about 45 minutes.
Oh, nice. Priorities.
I will see you guys next time.
All right, bud.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oodles. All right.
Well,
Oh, Giovanni, you know Bellino and Axton. What do you say? What do we have to look forward to? What leads do you have? What ideas do you have to infiltrate the Black Wing here in this town?
found this note on one of the bodies. the ogre, I think, had it. That there's a meeting in 2 days at what we already know to be a Blackwing front, with an entrance in the back. Go figure. And we just received word also that we need to go visit an old acquaintance. Is that what I'm? Who might have a lead on helping us, possibly with our other lost companion.
Well, I would say that is definitely priority to regain the team. Make yourselves whole correctly.
Yes, indeed. First one and then the other, hopefully.
Well, I wish you luck. Obviously, if you're looking for something to do to perhaps put some coin in your pocket, I'm sure we could come up with something to remedy that situation, as there is much to do and much to arrange for here. But until then, good luck, and au revoir. You will always be welcome here at the Syndicate, at the Rusty Cup.
Yes, and I wave my sending stone. Shen has obviously a way of reaching me.
Yes, I do. Good luck to you, Pelinor.
Yes. Shall we join Koza for a night of rest, or do we want to explore the town, guys?
It's the afternoon, actually.
I need a short rest. I'm not doing too good.
Short rests? A short rest over drinks, maybe?
Sounds good to me.
Well, that'll work.
Alright.
Well, yeah, you, there is a barmaid here, and as they're kind of like taking these bodies and tossing them into the cup outside, the large, kind of like the large rusty iron cauldron about 20-25 feet away from the front of the tavern, and Jen is continuing cleaning, blood and stuff off the floor with prestidigitation. They kind of put the tables back where they were and put the chairs back where they were, and the five of you sort of, or the four of you rather, just sort of congregate around one of the tables, settling around it. Barmaid brings you a tray of ales and what looks like a plate of maybe carrots and potatoes and some fish, and just places it at the center of the table for you to pick through.
I'll start to cast. Sorry, go ahead. You go.
Is there a bone or anything?
Oh yeah, I mean there's like turkey legs and stuff.
Okay, I will toss one of those to Luna.
I'll start casting mending on some things that are repairable to help fix some of the damages.
Yeah, and it's going to take you some time. Like you're able to kind of fix a chair one leg at a time and stuff like that. It's a limited spell, but it does allow you to sort of help in the effort. It looks like with you and Jen kind of working together, it doesn't take too long. It definitely looks like it's going to take a few hours to really clean everything up, but it is what it is.
Get it started anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do some hit dice as well.
Okay.
Giovanni, are you done rolling your hit dice?
I am.
Okay, I'll start next.
Jesus.
24. There we go.
Nice. That's a nice roll.
Alright, now 24.
All right.
20, 40, 48. Okay. That'll put me back to full.
Cool.
I'm doing mine on D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, you guys see about, just kind of filing in twos, more roguish individuals dressed in strapped leathers and hoods, daggers adorning their legs and their hips. One of them's got a short bow, another one's got a couple of crossbows, like wrist crossbows, lashed across his hips, and looks like they're just kind of walking over. They peek over at you all, kind of give you a little nod, and then you see the Marquis just sort of wave them over to where he is, and then it looks like 4 of them. Let me grab a couple. What the heck? So y'all can see what I'm talking about. See you, bud.
Those rolls brought me exactly to maximum hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
So that completed a short rest. Okay. Short rest.
You can use as many hit dice as you want.
I'm just checking. Do I get my
Let's
axe?
use some ad gears. What the heck? I miss ad gear. We'll use ad gear.
Yeah,
Got one guy here. Let's say you guys are kind of huddled around this table. Jen is fixing stuff over here. And there's another. Let's say there's 4 of them. All of these can go. Let's get rid of these dead people.
Yeah, just
No
toss
one
them
likes
all up
dead
to the
people.
cauldron.
Yep. There, it looks like there's 2 right at the door here, and another one at the bar. And we're going to say there's another one posted up right over here in front of the staircase, where Cheval and the Marquis and a bunch of other people have sort of disappeared to. Shin's going to follow them, and they're going to go down to the basement, and that's where they're going to be.
Now, have we talked about Cheval yet? Since, he was working with the Black Wing, does this person know anything?
What?
Wasn't this person part of the Black Wing?
All?
No.
I don't know. I thought that's what we discussed or something. I don't know.
No, it was the half Goliath drow. The one I initially told Axton to cut her head off.
I see. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm in and out of it.
No, you're good.
Yes, Cheval jumped from the staircase, kind of emerged from the staircase and sort of leapt and stabbed a guy right through the face with his arm blades, and then it seemed that the Marquis recognized him instantly, and they started chatting after it was all done. Get the sense maybe he knows him, perhaps.
Chevalier. Alright, what's I haven't ventured too much into the city. You guys were here last time. Anything of note that we can check out? I would imagine we want to go wait till our whole party is with us before we go to the Bog Mother.
I don't recall anything like that really stands out other than that, we're not really welcomed here.
Yes.
And our actions of the past hour have not ingratiated ourselves any further.
Well, I mean, some of us need to work on their disguises, so...
I did.
Oh yeah.
The
Let's
best
see
I
here.
could.
How long does disguise? I don't think there was anything. I think disguise self was only used by Let's see here.
Yes, but some of our party just smeared mud on their armor.
When all you got the hammer, everything becomes a nail.
It's not concentration, so everybody still sees as this, 5-foot red-headed wizard. So he's still because he cast that right as soon as you guys arrived, for the most part. Looks like there's not much time left on it, but maybe 10-15 minutes. And then Axton and Giovanni are just covered in mud, and now you're covered in blood too. Kind of filthy. Baranor, you're looking how you looked. You shaved your mustache off and tied your hair up, and you don't look that different.
I have a blue cloak too.
And you have a blue cloak.
It's
We'll call
different
you
from
Clark
my...
Kent.
Yeah. Totally different.
Yuno has prestidigitation, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, he's kind of tossing his hand around too, just sort of cleaning the place up. I mean, it's not like a bomb went off, but there's a lot of stuff that was knocked over. A lot of glass was broken.
Blood all over me. If he could remove it.
I thought the rule was you had to pronounce it correctly to use it.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
No, Yuno has to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, shit.
Kenny is going to leave and never come back.
You know,
We will all remain dirty forever. What did you say, Ken?
Yuno has no words. He's not saying nothing.
You can sit in shame in your bloody, muddy mess.
No cast prestidigitation to make everybody smell like poop.
Oh.
No, you didn't have to do that. Everybody already did.
I already did.
The whole town smells like this.
Yeah, the whole town smells like raw sewage.
It smells like sweat in a chamber pot.
Luna
What
just
are we
smells
doing
like
now
a
after our long rest, or short rest, sorry?
short rest? That's what I was saying.
Now,
Like,
at this point, it's about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening.
How arduous was the trip there?
what do you mean?
I mean, how much of a how long does it take to get to the this bog mother? How treacherous is the journey?
Koza can get there nearly instantaneously.
Really?
You saw him leave back in Brackenshire
Yes.
or Rathburn.
Yes.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you didn't see him leave. You saw him leave the tavern you were in.
Oh, okay.
You didn't.
Okay.
He has to do that through a tree, but you've seen him do it before.
Yeah. Well, we got there from Dane through a tree, so
Mm-hmm.
he has that ability. But we need him. But we need him to do it. From a drunken story I remember from Valandiir, it was quite the ordeal getting to the bog mother. Something about gigantic crocodiles or something.
Yeah, I remember fighting that.
Oh, so it's true.
I thought it was just a drunken story from a drunken dwarf.
It definitely was.
That just happened to be accurate
This time.
this time. Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he was lying about that other stuff, though.
What other stuff?
Well, for one, he says he killed one of those crocs all by himself, so... While Axton cowered in fear.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't believe that for a second, Axton. I was figuring it was all bravado from Valandiir.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah, okay.
Although, that being said, I can't swim very well in this armor.
That's fair.
Yeah, the
So-
struggle is real.
So, we wait for Koza to get us through to the bog mother.
That sounds
But until then, we just make do, kind of explore the town. I don't know.
Is there anything in particular you guys want to find? See if there's any shops or
I
pawn
would
shops or
recommend trying
whatever.
to keep as low a profile as possible and not show ourselves and give too much away.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I'm D&D poor right now, so...
Why did you need money for anything?
No. I'm just saying. I don't have a big need for anything. But I don't exactly have the coin.
Oh yeah, did we want to divvy up the coin that we found on these guys?
Sure.
Oh,
Did anyone do the math on that one?
I have not yet. Let's see.
And maybe we should leave a giant tip to, recover damages.
I mean, the Marquis is going to be owning the place. I think they've got the tip covered.
Okay, just checking.
So how many ways we cutting this?
There are 6 of us? 7?
Well, there were counting Yathara, sure.
Seven?
She
Well,
did help.
She got the bag of jewelry, and she
Yeah,
did.
she took the bag of jewels.
Yeah, and she left. She's not here. What does she know? What does she know?
Oh,
We don't tell her.
speaking from experience, she'll know.
So divide it 5 if I'm not there. Okay.
What?
Oh, she'll know everything. Okay. So 720 divided by 5. So that's 144
I mean,
gold
what is-
apiece.
I mean, what does royalty's son need?
Divided by.
Well, he's got a certain amount of gold with him, and that does eventually get depleted, I'm sure.
Yes, you know, my gold spends just as readily as yours does.
And then you write a letter to Daddy, and he sends you more. This is
And
how
his dad is like Jackie Chan and does not spoil his children.
This is how. Yeah, I don't know these things.
Especially the youngest.
Rich city folk and all, you know.
Everybody but Baranor gets.
Everybody gets 144. Baranor gets 12. 144 gold.
144 gold.
71 silver. And 2 copper. Dividing the silver pieces out.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm like 2 copper. Remember more than that being there.
And
Hey, pennies add up, all right?
yeah, they do. And 142 copper. In addition to the 2 there. So it's 144 copper total.
That's gross.
All right.
I saw a guy who copper was useless to him, so he made some kind of blunderbuss that used copper coins as ammunition.
He would literally
Hey,
blow his
Baranor.
money away.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk about blowing his wealth.
Yeah.
So Baranor,
Yes.
as you guys are all kind of divvying up the coin and talking about the plans moving forward, you're kind of thinking about maybe just checking out the shop. You were already actually planning on maybe visiting around here in your super locked up tight disguise. You kind of catch out of the side of your eye, you catch sight of the minstrel band. So sort of playing this, somewhat pleasant, just sort of tune. And you remember in your bag that you actually have a lute. And
I do have a loot.
It kind of makes you miss Kravish a little bit.
Oh. I was actually thinking of pulling it out earlier. Sure. Yeah, I will pull out my loot and kind of, I don't know, imitate, not so much in the words, but the tune, because I'm not that good. I will try and imitate a little tune that Kravish used to do.
All right.
I'll guidance
Let's
you.
do
I'll be like,
this.
you can do that. Cast guidance.
This is
All right.
not
Go ahead and make a performance check and add a d4.
This is not going to go well. Normal roll. Okay, cool. 9. Like I said, not good. I am proficient with the loot. I don't know if that changes anything. Plus 2, so 11.
Add your
proficiency bonus.
add your proficiency to it.
All right, so that's a total of 14. I want to say
14. That's not bad. It's amateur. You start to pluck along this this melody, sort of melancholy with just this little bit of an aftertaste of optimism. And the sound starts to conflict with what the minstrel band is playing. You're not terribly far away, maybe 20 feet away from them. So it's not like your song begins to drone them out, but there's definitely a conflict of tunes going on. And as they're sort of looking over at you and recognizing that you guys were the ones that kind of got rid of the riffraff and are now establishing perhaps a safe haven for the band, they start to change the tune to sort of, it takes them a minute as they're listening to you while they're playing theirs. Pretty soon, like the flute player, he starts to undertone your song with a little bit of an accompanied melody, and then seems like the lute player over here, he starts to mimic what you're playing with a little more talent, a little more experience, but accentuating it, adding to it, enriching the tune. And then the very tall, slender human woman, she begins to sing this very deep and slow, drawling, chorus-like song, just with her voice, no words, just emotions. And as they all just seem to kind of be working off of what you're playing, you can almost feel the movements of your hands being guided by some otherworldly force. You can feel the song just getting a little bit better, and all of you sitting around the table, sipping your beverage, counting your coins. You think of all Kravish as if he were right here with you, playing his lute, earning his coppers.
Can you play a mandolin?
Yeah, mandolin.
I'm doing my best impression of a mandolin with a lute, kind of dueling banjo style.
We'll say that you guys kind of hang there for a while, maybe an hour, before, you get a little restless, ready to get up, stretch your legs, do something with the evening before the evening comes. But it was just a nice little moment that kind of reminded you why you're here and what you've experienced and what has happened. So, Crown Collectors, the evening is yours. Rathburn is open to you. Seems the Rusty Cup is well under guard and well protected. Actually, seems like a couple more of the syndicate kind of crew has rolled in, and let's see. Well, we'll use this guy. We'll say this guy just sort of sidled up to the bar. Maybe a little gnomish fella. Seems like, as one person arrives and sort of posts up in the bar and looking around, another one will follow them and move past and head downstairs. You get the feeling like there's maybe about 8 or 9 people down there at this point. You hear things being shoved to the walls and wood scraping, like maybe furniture is being moved around or things are being rearranged. Get the feeling the Marquis is perhaps establishing his hideout.
Okay. About what time is it, would you say?
At this point, you've been sitting here for about an hour and a half, so it's about 5, maybe 6. You guys are getting a little hungry and a little eager to perhaps see the town if you're so inclined.
Okay. One thought that has kind of come to me. I mean, we don't have to be at this. We know this meeting is taking place in 2 days. Maybe we could, while we're wandering about town, kind of swing by and kind of give the place a look over. Obviously not go in, but just kind of get a lay of it from the outside,
Yeah, we can go around.
Terrible idea, but which means, of course, you're definitely going to do it.
What's that?
I think that's a lousy idea, which is why you guys will do it anyway.
Well, maybe you're not, very skilled in these professions, but when someone's planning an operation, you like to recon the site first.
Yeah. But if you get caught and they have no qualms about killing you on sight, then
Well, we're not going to go near the place. I just want to get eyes on and kind of see what we're kind of working with here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Looks like this table over here is being occupied by some syndicate members. They're sort of like one of them sitting backwards on a chair, kind of grabbing ales and downing them before the barmaid clears everything off. And this place is definitely becoming a little more populated as the day goes on.
So, Yuno and I can go since we are.
Or maybe maybe you can ask your friend the Marquis if some of these fellows, who nobody knows, can actually conduct some recon.
I like a more hands-on approach, but I mean, we can ask. I was going to suggest that we leave you two fine armored gentlemen here, since you would attract the most attention.
Only if they're wearing their armor.
That's true. I've never seen Axton out of his armor, I don't think.
Yes, you have. You were cheering him on during the blacksmithing competition.
Wasn't he wearing his armor then?
No. That would have been very uncomfortable.
I figured.
But very impressive if he succeeded.
Well, he didn't succeed without it, so I would say he probably definitely wouldn't succeed with it.
Ouch.
I was fighting
Ouch.
against a god.
Ouch.
Come on.
Ouch. And I think he wore something fancy to the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you all did.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, I rarely see him outside of his armor.
Well, he doesn't sleep in it either.
He has his
That
fuzzy
would-
bunny slippers like everybody else.
Yeah, he wears flannel PJ pants and a tank top.
Heck, I don't
And
judge.
one sock.
Well, what do you want to do? You guys gonna hang out for the rest of the night? You wanna check out
Okay,
this
all right.
place? It's up to you.
Alright, well, what do you guys think? Do you want to go check it out, or do you want to listen to the Geodude over here?
It'd be nice to look around town, but I know that I would attract too much attention, so I'll stay here.
Okay. That's one for staying here and asking the Marquis if his boys can do it. And there are 4 of us, so even if Yuno sides with me, it's still tied. Okay. Koza can't. Alright, well, let's go ask the Marquis.
Okay.
So we'll find the Marquis where he's at.
Well, as you approach the staircase, you see 2 of these little Atgeir-looking dwarves. They're not. One's a halfling, one's a human. They're just sort of blocking the entrance to the staircase. You see both of them put their hands on their daggers, like, "What's your business?" And the little halfling's like, "Oi, Ellen, these are the folks that liberated the bar. Let them through." It's like, "Oh, right. Yeah, you can go on through."
Thank you kindly.
No problem, he's a little stupid.
Mm.
As you make your way down, you round the staircase, kind of makes a quick little 90-degree turn down, and you see now that this downstairs storage area has been sort of like cleared of like the bric-a-brac, the crates all willy-nilly all over the place, and sort of organized and made a little more spacious. It looks like they are erecting something in the back of the room, draping it with curtains, about maybe a 10 to 15 foot square space at the very, very back. But before that area, it looks like they've sort of erected a table with about 6 or 7 little stools around it. Right now, the Marquis is busying himself, surrounded by guards. Zhen is next to him. And looks like he's scrawling a scroll with a fountain pen of some kind.
Koza went down here, didn't he?
Koza went to go to bed.
Right.
And he looked down here and noticed there are no beds. So he left to find lodging.
Oh, okay. Did he say where he was going by chance?
Nope, he just said he's
over there.
going to bed.
Cool. Okay. So we will saddle up to the marquee table.
Yeah, you see a couple of these syndicate agents just sort of turn to you, they're not really resting their hand on their daggers per se, but it's almost like that's where their hand was. They just sort of challenge you a little bit, as not all of these people were here when you fought the thugs. And, when they walked in, you were just sitting at a table. They didn't really know who you were. But before they get a chance to really kind of bully you any further, you hear the Marquis. No, it's okay. Let them through. So, I'm collectors. What can I do for you?
We were just discussing our plans for the future here, and we have this Black Wing meeting in 2 days that we want to kind of look into, see if we can't get a lead from that. But we had the thought of casing the building beforehand, and my esteemed colleague over here pointed out that we are marked, sort of, so to speak, by the Black Wing, at least known by them for our dealings with them in Dane, and so that it might be more advantageous if maybe some of your
I
men...
send my people along. Okay, I think I understand where you are going with this. It's true. You all have very familiar faces, and it seems that trouble seems to find you wherever you go.
That does seem to be the case.
Well, let's see. I suppose I could spare one of my scouts to case the joint, although this seems very particularly suited to your talents, Berino. You are one of my best scouts, as is Yathara.
That's what I thought, but I got overruled by my group. I'm happy to go, but...
The throes of democracy. It is terrible, no? All right, well.
When you work with a team, you have to be a team player.
Aha, unless you are the boss of the team, then they have to do what you say. Isn't that right, Rene? And you see him just sort of gesture to an elven woman who is sort of leaning along the back wall, kind of balancing the tip of a dagger on her finger. She's like, yes, Renaud. That is what we do. All right. And you see her just sort of flip the dagger up in her hand and catch it by the handle and slip it into a sheath. Where is it that I'm going?
It was called the Dungeon's Rest, wasn't it?
Dungeon's Rest. It's on the east side of town.
Dungeon's Rest, east side of town. What is it that I'm looking for?
Well, we've been told there's a secret entrance in the back, but knowing the kind of the layout of the building, just kind of, floors, any other entrance.
Tactical assessment of the building.
Sure.
So a simple recon, no problem. Okay, how much? And you see her just sort of crossing her arms, holding out her hand. What? You thought that I worked for free? How good in with the Marquis you are?
Not at all, not at all. I expected as much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her 20. I'll pull out 25 gold.
About what I was going to
She kind of pinches it between her fingers. A couple of the pieces of the gold, drops it in a sack. She goes, "That's a good start. How about you, Berino? Chip in for the cause."
I'll give you 3 platinum.
That's more like it. The good shiny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And she drops it into her pouch. I suppose I'll meet you here in the morning and report on what I found. Perhaps some patrol routines, easy access points, you know, simple scout stuff. Au revoir, Renald. I'll see you in the morning. And he's like, oh, I was sort of hoping to see you tonight. Okay. Well, it seems that is all in order. Is there anything else I could help you with, Crown Collectors?
Anything you would like us to do over the next, I don't know, day or so?
Well, it seems your Philborg friend is anxious to get to the swamps to meet this, what was her name? The Borg Mother?
Yes, the Bog Mother. Yeah. Did she go by a different name?
I don't recall.
I don't recall.
Okay.
The Bog Mother, yes.
No one, if no one recalls, then I won't bother. I guess you could just ask her when you see her.
I'm gonna go back and listen to the episode. Right now. Okay. What future plans do you have that you might have use for us?
Oh, you know, it's not easy starting from scratch in a new city. Sometimes you have to push out the old competition before you can really expand yourself. If you're looking for work and you're free, then I would say definitely come see me for some reconnaissance, perhaps some second story work, information to be gathered. If we're going to fully expand into this town, we're going to need all the assets we can get.
I would imagine us dealing with the Black Wing will help in that regard, as you said, taking out the old riffraff.
Indeed. Well, take care of your business and come find me, and we'll set you up with something you can do to ease this transition.
Sounds good. Anything from you guys?
Maybe we should start making our way to the Bog Mother.
Okay, we need Koza for that.
I guess. How long is Koza going to be?
Koza went to bed.
I mean, okay, fair enough. All right, so if you're that anxious to go, we can let Koza know that we're going to go, and then he can follow using his talents.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that. I think it was
Yeah.
his intention to bring everybody together in the morning. That's what he
Okay.
said.
Well, then let's just rest and then just go there tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I'll just read some more in my book.
You're just trigger happy today.
He's got blood on his tongue.
I know.
I've been there, man. When you're horny for combat, you just want to fight everything.
Been a while.
It's been a while. All right, let's go find where Koza went to and get some lodging. I'm assuming he went. Knowing Koza, it's probably the nearest place.
Well, why don't you make a persuasion check?
Persuasion check?
Yeah.
Guidance.
This is Baranor you're talking to.
Yeah. Well, you can add a d4 to it.
Okay. I'm gonna need it. Hey, 17.
All right. 17's not bad. Yeah, on your way out, you kind of lean over the bar to Bartok, the bear who owns the place, and just kind of ask him, did Koza say where he was going? And Bartok directs you to the treetop.
The treetop?
Mm-hmm.
Baranor is liking the sound of that.
Yeah. And he tells you where it is. It's on the sort of the southwest side of town. What you find is sort of a portion of Rathburn that sort of goes downhill, and the ground gets much muddier and sloppier the further you go, until you get to this really large oak tree. And it has a very low and very wide, broad canopy, and inside this tree are little cabins, each lit with a small torchlight, and looks like they all kind of rope bridge and rope ladder their way down to ground level. In the trunk of the tree is this cutout where it looks like a very dirty-looking halfling with sort of smudgy, round glasses, tousled brown hair with sort of earth-tone colored clothing, and he's just sort of reading a book. And he's got a little lantern next to him. As at this point in the night, at this point in the evening, it's starting to get quite dark. He just sort of looks up over his round glasses. May I help you?
Yes. One of our traveling companions may have secured lodging here. We were hoping to locate him and secure adjoining rooms.
Okay. Was it the big blue guy?
It was the big blue guy.
Ah, yeah. Right.
Wasn't that obvious?
I mean, you don't see too many firbolgs in this neck of the woods. It's 2 gold apiece if you want to lodge here.
Sure.
You guys can take the northern branches. And he kind of like he takes your pay, that's 2 gold a pop.
Okay.
And hands each of you small, what look like dirty black iron keys. And there's little numbers stamped to them, and you can see kind of like on the tree of these nailed boards that point to different numbers. And as you all ascend the small steps or the rope ladder or the pieces of wood that you have to climb up to get to your individual cabin, it's very cozy, but it's very quaint. It's dry up here and warm. There's little fireplaces in the corner of each room that are emitting a wafting sphere of warmth around them. The day's been long, and if there is no other business before you bed down.
2 things for Baranor.
Okay.
1, before he goes up to the cabin, he will kneel next to Luna, look into her eyes, and go, "Good hunting,"
She just
and send her off into the woods.
Yeah, she takes off. She gives your nose a little lick, and 180s down the street and disappears into the fog of Rathburn.
And secondly, once he's out in the cabin, he'll take out the key that he recovered and kind of just study it.
Okay. It's a brass key.
Okay.
It looks heavily worn. The edges are not sharp or freshly crafted. There's scratches and scuffs on it, and it has what looks like a symbol carved into the head or the handle of the key itself. It just looks like a simple kind of almost like a musical note, but it's got a little kind of the dot of an eye above it.
With thieves' cant, would I recognize it?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything you've ever seen.
Okay.
Strange little symbol.
Okay. I'm also going to study the shape of it, just in case we find a matching keyhole.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll draw it. I'll draw it and send it to you.
Okay.
I might be able to do it now. If anybody else would like to do anything before bed.
How many hours do we have?
About 2. I'll give you 2.
I'll read 2 hours in my book.
Okay.
I will pray and meditate.
All right. What would you like to say to the Platinum Dragon?
I am just going to ask for his guidance and his blessing as we make this undertaking into parts unknown to me.
Okay. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Okey. Oh, yeah, I'm great at those.
I know.
No.
Wow.
You're a paladin, man.
I know.
Oh,
I have
jeez.
no intelligence modifier.
Oh my goodness, that's bad.
Yeah.
You're really
And I
tired
didn't
and
even use
just
my roll D&D dice. I used the roll 20 dice this time.
well, it wasn't any help.
The reception wasn't too bad in the swamp.
Well, this place turns your stomach, Giovanni, and it's difficult for you to kind of concentrate on the things that have been taught to you that are, that are good. And when you find yourself so distracted, your prayers often suffer for it. You're so frustrated that all of this has happened to you, so you don't really get much out of your prayer.
Mm-mm.
It's hard to really find the good
Yep.
in a place like this, but you do your best. Anything else?
Nope.
Forever hold your peace.
Yeah, after that.
All right. Well, you guys all just sort of settle into your little corners and contemplate the next day's events. The plan to meet with Koza at the Rusty Cup and organize yourselves until you can transport back to the Bog Mother. We're going to go ahead and end the session there.
Sounds good.
Let's see. And Baranor, just because I said I would, that's what it looks like.
Okay. Uh-huh. So that's the symbol that's on the key.
Yep, it's on the not the key part, but like the back of it where you'd hold it.
Right. Okay.
Yep, it's on both sides.
Okay. Cool.
You flip it over in your hand a couple times.
It's a jar of dirt.
So
No good one.
it is the 25th. We're looking at the 11th as our next meetup. How does
Sounds
that look
good.
for everybody?
Well, Steph probably still won't be here, sadly.
Yep. Well, Ethar is going to be helping out with the marquee and scouting Rathburn and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Okay. All right. Well, this was a really, really good fight. This was tough. I thought I had a lot of fun I wasn't trying to kill everybody, but definitely make it worth your while. So.
Yeah, no, I had a good time. I was trying
fun.
out a different technique.
Sure. So, until I see you guys on the 11th, everybody enjoy your. I say time off, but we all have to work and stuff anyways.
This is our time off.
But we'll see you in a couple weeks, okay?
All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.